and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy.
I guess I got my swagger back.
Yeah.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Are you ready?
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Hey, you up yet? You're hanging out in Johnny's house.
XL 1067.
Good morning. 6 o'clock, Orlando's number one hit music station. It's XL 1067. Johnny's house on a Halloween. It's going to be sunny and hot today. We got a heat index today.
Oh.
It's going to be mostly sunny with a heat index of 91. This morning is 74.
Okay, so this is a really cool story from Julia Roberts and her family.
That.
Isn't this crazy?
I had no idea.
I know.
No
okay.
idea.
So a very interesting story what happened. So Julia Roberts, her parents used to run a theater, a school in Atlanta. And one day, Coretta Scott King, who is Dr. Martin Luther King's wife, said that they asked if their kids could actually join the school. And it was in the 60s, and because of segregation at the time, it was very hard to find a school that would accept them.
Most of the places said no.
Yeah, so a lot of them said no, but Julia Roberts, her parents said yes. And so the kids attended the theater school in Atlanta. And then when Julia's parents got pregnant and, they became friends with the Kings, but she got pregnant and they needed help paying their maternity bill. So the Kings stepped up and paid for Julia Roberts to be born in the hospital.
Is that crazy?
I'm like, what?
How can she go through life
without sharing that?
Yes, with all the interviews that she's done.
I know.
And it was Gail King that said, hey.
I mean, it's just insane.
Julia Roberts was like, ooh, you guys did your homework.
Yeah, so I thought that was really cool that, Dr. Martin Luther King, paid for her to be born.
Because if somebody would have said that, I would like, man, get out of here with that crap.
Cool.
Right, that ain't true.
It would make no sense.
Fake news,
But then when you hear the story about the school and all that stuff, now it does. So Simon Cowell was opening up and he was talking about how he was actually a very terrible child. He was like a nightmare of a kid.
No one's surprised by that.
He said he started drinking at the age of 8 and started smoking cigarettes at that time. But that didn't stop, the savagery for him. He said that he actually stole his dad's car when he was 10 years old, crashed it, and he also almost lit their whole house on fire when he was 8 years old. So
8?
Yeah. He was trying to prove to his brother that he didn't believe in some characters, and so he was burning down the costumes and stuff. And I don't know, he almost lit the couch on fire, which led them to almost lighting the house on fire.
Yeah. I've actually almost lit the house on fire before.
Yeah, I could see that.
Messing around with hairspray and a lighter.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So Evan Peters, he's the one that's opening up about playing the role as Jeffrey Dahmer for Netflix.
Okay.
And he said that he got so into this character. He read all the books, the articles. He even read the psychological reports just to, in attempt to understand why he did what he did. And he struggled with knowing all of this knowledge, but for him to play that character, that's what he really wanted to do.
Oh yeah.
So they auditioned over 100 people for the Jeffrey Dahmer role, and he's the one that got called the next day. And he read the script. He said, "This is very difficult to read," but he said, "I'm terrified, and I'm going to do it," and he did it. Which, I mean, Evan Peters plays a good Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in American Horror Story, so he does a lot of horror, weird stuff.
They say usually when you go that deep into a character afterwards, you got to get some therapy.
Yeah.
Because after a while, you start becoming that person.
I know. The Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story, was released on September 21st, and that was the first episode, and it was #1 for the longest time.
It's always on the top 10.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch
But
that.
now he's coming out, Evan Peters, and he's like, now I just want to do some rom-coms or something, because he's so disturbed right now by all of the characters that he's played.
He's trying to get his balance back.
Yeah. So.
And if he's been in American Horror Story, goodness. All right. It is 6:04. It is Halloween morning, and you are listening to Johnny's House.
It's close to midnight. Something evil's lurking in the dark. Under the moonlight, you see a sight that almost stops your heart. You try to scream, but terror takes the sound before you make it. You start to freeze as someone looks you right between the eyes. You're paralyzed, 'cause this
close at hand, creatures crawl in search of blood to terrorize your neighborhood. And whosoever shall be found without the soul for getting down must stand and face the hounds of hell and rot inside a corpse's shell. The foulest stench is in the air, the funk of 40,000 years, and grisly ghouls from every tomb are closing in to seal your doom. And though you fight to stay alive, your body starts to shiver, for no mere mortal can resist the evil of the thriller.
Classic laughter. It's Halloween morning, 6:09, Orlando's #1 hit music station. It is Johnny's house, and it's going to be mostly sunny today and warm. It's going to have a heat index of 91 this morning. It is 74. It is Halloween, and if you haven't checked out the live stream, you should do it. Go to our YouTube channel. We are in costume, except for Chloe, because today is Chloe's last day. And Chloe said, on my last day, I'll be damned, I come dressed up in there. You're lucky I'm coming in here.
I didn't know you guys were dressing up.
We ain't heard from you.
That's true. You weren't here last week, so we couldn't really tell you.
I was so sick. Like, it was so bad.
Did they ever diagnose what was wrong with you?
No, but my mom gave me a bunch of antibiotics.
You still look congested.
A little bit, but, like, I mean, I was terrible. Like,
At least
I
it's
couldn't.
not, like, in your lungs. Before, it sounded like you were going to cough up a lung.
Yeah, it was not.
No, Ray
good.
came.
You guys did not want to be around.
Ray
me,
came in here
trust me.
like, Chloe's sick.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm like, yo,
He's sick,
Chloe
huh?
is sick.
I'm like, is she sick or sick? No, Johnny. She ain't playing.
I don't know what it was. Like, I don't know if it was stress or, like, because I was sick and then I got better and then it came out of nowhere again.
I feel like you've been sick for like a month.
Yeah.
It was 2 weeks.
Really?
It feels like forever.
It felt like forever.
Wow.
And I was like, I can't be around
So
everyone
for people
like that.
don't know, tell them what your plans are.
I am going to California on Thursday.
Just to go.
Just going and gonna see what happens and travel a little bit after. So.
Are you gonna try to find a job there, or you just gonna hang out there?
I mean, I'm not in a rush to find a job. I don't need to find a job.
Man, you must really
very
say
quickly.
You're rich.
You look iHeart money.
But
it would take about 30 years of iHeart money to be able to not have a job.
yeah. I mean, and not forever, but like just in the beginning. But we're gonna see and then travel a couple places, and I'm definitely going to Puerto Rico for like a month, and I'm very excited for Puerto Rico.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. You got to do that while you have nothing tying you down. That's like the only time you can do it, because once you get something holding you down, you can't.
I feel like
whether
I've
it
been
be a job or a family or whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
I've been putting it off for like a while, and it's just like I have to go for it. Or
I've
bugging
never.
me.
I hear people doing stuff like taking a year out of school and backpacking through Europe and stuff like that, and staying in hostels and stuff. That's never been in me. Never ever.
Yeah.
I mean, I had to take a chance, 32 years ago to move here, but I had a job. I moved here. I didn't move here and say I'll find a job. I interviewed, had a job, and moved here. But just to go, you know what? Let's just see what happens.
It's scary. Like I'm like.
I think
okay,
it's
but
exciting.
I'm nervous. It is exciting, but
both you and Chris. Chris is like, hey, I love this girl. I'm just gonna move to Columbia. I'm like, wow.
That's wild to me.
Wow. He probably looking at you talking about, that's wild.
Yeah.
No, I think it's great though. I think you're taking a chance with life. You're taking that chance. I don't know. That was just never in me.
I did it for college.
Yeah.
I upped and moved to Texas without much planning. For a girl, but I mean, I had a great experience there, and I had something. I had a plan, like it was to go to school.
Yes.
And I did, and then when I was done, I came back.
Man, I don't know what it's like. Like, you know what? I've always loved. I've never been, but I've always heard wonderful things about San Diego. I've never heard anything bad except the price of living out there. But I just say, you know what, man? I'm just gonna go. And do what? Who knows?
Yeah, San Diego is awesome. I've been there one time.
You got a plan? Got no plan. I just know the hotel I'll stay in for 2 weeks, and that's going to give me enough time to find a job. and then I'll go from there.
The hotel I stayed in San Diego had blood all over the walls.
Was that San Diego?
Yes.
I thought that was San Francisco.
No, San Diego.
San Diego.
Really?
We stayed in the same hotel years apart. We didn't even know it.
And it was still as janky.
Oh, it was bad.
Wow.
It was
Scary.
bad. Yeah.
No windows.
It's the only one you can afford because San Diego's so expensive.
Man. Ray, you ever done that? Pack it up and just...
No, I wish. I would have loved to. I would have loved to have done that before my kids. Yeah.
Wow.
That's why I'm like so excited for them.
Yeah.
I'm nervous. Like it's like but I don't know. We'll see.
No, I think I think it's great. I think it's exciting. I don't envy it. No, but I think it's great for both of you to just take that chance. You know, a lot of people go through their whole life not taking that chance, and you do. You know.
We're just jumping.
Listen,
traveling.
You get hungry enough, you'll make things happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
No,
what I'm
I
saying?
mean, I went to Texas without a job, and within a week I had a job, and then figured it out.
Yeah.
Like, you figure it out. You always figure it out.
And the good thing now is that people are hiring everyone.
Yeah.
So, but you're going to have to work a little bit.
Eventually.
No, I know.
I'm talking about when you get that job. You're going to have to work at that job.
Well, yeah, to keep it, yeah.
You have to
Look,
work at that
people
job.
won't be as forgiving as us. Not that you don't do anything, I'm just saying.
No. All right, it's time for the first call of the day, and this is History in the Making. You'll be the first call of the day on Halloween. Now it's time for you to call 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. You can call, wait till we come back and start talking and call, or you can call now and just let it ring. First one is the first one we talk to. First call of the day on the way on Johnny's House.
Y'all about to get a weather report for the live stream. You're welcome. What'd I do? What did I do? Oh, there we go. Hard to see in these fucking sunglasses. Mostly sunny today with a high of around 86. Heat index around 91. It's going to be hot. Last year for Halloween, we had to put the fire pit in the driveway. It was so cold. Yeah. This year, hot.
All right, good morning, y'all.
That's a really
Good morning, y'all. Who's the first to say good morning?
I won't do it this time to steal everybody's thunder.
Who is it? Who will it be? Say hello to Amanda, but not hello. Where are you? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Yeah, we're talking to you guys early today. There you go. Hey, Lisa. Hey, as soon as they give me the information, I'll give you that information for the link up. And I've heard your request for the live stream VIP. Name tags.
Wouldn't count on that.
No.
Yeah. I like to hear it, though. I mean, it ain't going to happen, but. So what's going on? What are you guys doing for Halloween? Oh, you guys, we're over here and you guys still talking to each other. Has anyone checked in with Trisha? Well, I hadn't personally.
This wig is driving me crazy.
Gotta commit.
I did. I wore it all night Saturday night.
Oh.
Man, you see the end of that Panthers game?
Yeah, yeah. We took his helmet off. Dummy.
God.
Then they blame the kicker. I'm like,
Oh, no. That
Nope.
game should have been over.
48 yards ain't no gimme. That's stupid.
Do you know what I was thinking about all weekend?
What's that? Don't forget you on the mic.
I'm like, I was still shocked all weekend that I did that.
Just flowed.
Every day I
It was
woke
like
up,
this.
I was like,
It was like this.
did that really happen? Did that really happen?
Oh, it really happened. It really happened.
Maybe I'll tie my hair back. He does that in the movie.
What do you mean, who am I? I'm Betty from the
He
Flintstones.
does that in the movie as well.
Who said, who are you? Ray, you post something that I can share?
Yeah, it's on the Excel Instagram.
All right.
She.
She. You said that like that was nothing, boy.
Actually, this doesn't help. It's just as hot.
Is it real?
Oh, yeah, that's probably going to make it way worse.
Shit.
Keeps the hair out of my face, but it doesn't. It's just as hot.
Are you guys dressing up at work today? I was Little Red Riding Hood. One year. But I was actually a gangster Little Red Riding Hood.
I only had like maybe on the whole time 2 people that weren't sure what I was, which is not bad, considering that it's from a 180s movie.
Yeah. I wanted to do stuff again, but I couldn't find my costume.
I just needed something with no mask, because being in here, obviously
Yeah.
you can't wear a mask. So like, there's not a whole lot of things with no mask, and I didn't want makeup either.
You requested today off? That's fun. I would have requested tomorrow off.
Yeah.
But downtown going to be insane tonight.
Probably.
You think?
Yeah.
There were some parties over the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a lot of people were.
Shit.
Halloween's one of those that people don't care, though. They'll go out on a weeknight.
My friends were Team Rocket from Pokemon.
Oh, that's cute.
My son and his friend are
they
going
did a
as
good one.
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy from SpongeBob.
To the neighborhood?
Yeah. It's his last go around. Can't hate on him for wanting to go trick or treating.
How was homecoming?
Oh, they had fun. They said.
All right, seeing that y'all ain't talking to us. Goodbye. Orlando's #1 hit music station. It is Halloween morning, 6:23, in Johnny's house. Look for it to be warm today. Heat index of 91. It is 74 right now. Be the first one we talk to today. What?
Nothing. I just saw a scam online. I'll have to show you guys. It just blew my mind. Sorry.
You don't have me saying she.
Yeah.
She. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. First call of the day. Be the first one we talk to. Had a great weekend. Didn't have a kid this weekend, so I slept a little bit. Went to the UCF game. Ray, thanks for hitting me back.
You're welcome.
Went to the game. It was an amazing game. It was a very exciting game to watch. I found out, like, I'm sitting at the stadium, and I realized, I'm like, okay, driving in, it says on the billboard it's sold out.
Yeah.
And then I didn't know this. I'm on the highway. When the opposing team comes through, they shut the highway down.
Yeah.
The highway.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? They got the police escort and everything. But I realized that, I'm like, well, it's sold out, but there's a lot of empty seats.
There was tons of empty seats. I was watching it on the 4K channel at home.
Yeah.
And so they don't go to commercial.
Yeah.
When they go to commercial, they zoom out and just show the stadium.
Yeah.
It was like empty seats everywhere. And I was like, what?
Well, there's a black and gold cabana thing. Well, the sun is hitting that side, so they all go in there and drink. They don't sit down.
Yeah, because it was third quarter and there was still a ton of empty seats. I'm like, where? It's homecoming.
Yeah.
Against a ranked team.
So after they closed the bar, they started filling back up again. Game was exciting. It did take me a little while to get out of it, but it was so much excitement and energy that I didn't mind at all. Yesterday, watched some football, and I got a bootleg Fire Stick that can get me watch all the games, but then they shut that one down. So I was watching and that was about it. Miss Ray, how was yours?
It was good. Friday, I just hung out with a friend, and we went to a little oyster bar that's close to our neighborhood.
Okay.
So we did that, and then Saturday, I hung out with the kids. I brought them to my sister's house, and they just go wild together.
Do they really?
My nephew has this go-kart, so they just ride it for like hours.
Really? I saw the video. I'm like, ooh, this is gonna be a good idea.
Yeah,
Your
they
son
sit
is
there and
wild.
do like donuts in the middle of the street and just spin it out.
That is so cool.
Yeah, so it's really cool. And then yesterday we did a SeaWorld Spooktacular, which
You get a lot of candy?
Yes.
Carry a bag for yourself?
So much candy. It's all at home still.
You get your own bag?
No.
You ain't crazy?
No.
Did you say your kids had another sibling at home that
No,
doesn't exist?
I got 2 bags because I have 2 children that actually exist and that were there. So I got 2.
Look, they handed me the bag. I didn't ask for the bag.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that because you had to buy the bags. And you've had to buy the bags every year.
Oh, snap.
I ain't never bought a bag. I've never bought a bag. Maybe they made you buy the bag.
No.
I've never bought a bag.
Maybe then you stole it.
Yeah, maybe you should listen to the podcast on Friday because Ray says you're sleeping in your bed of lies again.
No, I've never bought a bag. Listen, I pay for things. I never bought a bag.
And for the past 2 years, 3 years, we've had to buy a bag.
Really?
Uh-huh. That's why I was like, oh, did Johnny bring his own bag?
No. They gave me a bag.
I won't ask questions.
No.
Yeah, no, it was good. Friday night was my son's football game, so we went. That Jones is really, really good, y'all.
Yeah,
really good. They have a really cool facility. Like I'd never been to their stadium before.
Okay,
it's nice. Yeah, it's really nice. Their whole setup's really nice. So they played the game Friday night. He had homecoming on Saturday from pushed back from the hurricane. So he did that, and then we went to a costume party over in our neighborhood at the Home State Brewery. It was actually really cool.
What's the percentage of people dressed up?
Everybody.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it was a ticketed thing.
Oh, okay.
So if you didn't want to dress up, then you shouldn't come. Yeah,
exactly.
So pretty much everybody was dressed up. So it was a really good time. We went somewhere beforehand where nobody was dressed up, so we looked kind of stupid, but whatever. And then we stayed out really, really late and probably drank more than we should have. And so Sunday, we were supposed to go watch football with some friends. We didn't do that, but we tried. We went to Ale House and started the game. We watched the first half, but I was like, this ain't hitting right. Let's go home. So I went home and
that's
later.
Good. Sometimes you just do that. It's like, you know what?
Yeah, we were at that crossroads. Do we move to Disney Springs where we always go and listen to live music? But then I'm like, I know that's going to turn into 10 o'clock tonight, and I really ain't feeling that right now.
Yeah.
So we went home instead.
Good for you.
And I just watched football on the couch the rest of the day.
Very good. Chloe, how about your weekend?
I worked and just packed all weekend.
Really?
So,
Yeah,
I was at Monster Jam. I didn't realize Monster Jam came around more than once a year.
Well, I think they got they have Monster Jam and then the World Championship.
Yeah.
It used to be a one-time thing, but then people loved it so much they came up with more events.
Yeah, so that was cool seeing
it packed?
everyone. It was like decent.
Really?
Yeah, so there was a lot of a lot of kids.
Well, you can tell that it comes twice a year because when it was only coming once, it was always sold out.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Always sold out. Yeah.
I was like, what? I have to work Monster Jam? I'm like, that just happened.
You're like, listen, I'm quitting. I ain't working Monster Jam.
Right, I ain't doing nothing.
But she said, well, listen, I can use those couple dollars
Yeah,
on the
I'll
road.
take the extra cash.
I
Take
get
the
on the
gas
road.
money.
I'm telling you, I get that, man. All right, listen, when we come back, it's time to get scary and spooky. First thing in the morning on Halloween, we'll find out if you had a brush with the paranormal. Of course, we're going to hook you up with something. We'll do that next on Johnny's House. 6:36 on a Halloween, and get prepared because tonight it's going to be nice and warm outside, mostly sunny. Heat index of 91. It is 74. Brian, you say last year y'all had to put up the fire pit?
Yeah, last year because we do Halloween in our driveway.
Yeah.
We project like scary movies and stuff, and so everyone comes and hangs. But it got so cold last year we had to move the fire pit out to the driveway.
Really?
Because it was freezing.
Wow.
This year gonna be hot.
This year at my house it's going to be so dark y'all going to wonder if people live there.
So you're doing no candy?
Nothing. Absolutely. I ain't participating.
That's not cool.
Does Alex want to go trick-or-treating?
No, here's the thing. He doesn't eat candy like that. Now, he eats everything else, but he don't eat candy like that. So when we would go trick-or-treating, it's just for him to wear his outfit around the neighborhood.
Right.
And then get back and hand out candy.
Okay.
And then the last 2 years, we just sat out there on the curb, waiting to give out candy, and a little kid come by in a little golf cart. Beep, beep. Trick-or-treat. Okay. All right.
See, my son's excited because this is technically his last go-around.
Yeah.
Because he'll be 18 next year.
Yeah.
Because I noticed like the younger kids would start out early, just not really dark yet. That's when the little princesses go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably start around like 7-ish tonight,
Yeah.
which the sun is still up.
And then the cool kids, the middle school kids come in after them.
Yeah.
And here's the thing about you high schoolers who trick or treating: if the light is off, they don't care. They don't care. If the light is off, let's say you run out of candy, you turn the light.
In their defense, they probably think it's like a spooky house or you're going to scare them or a haunted house. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of kids think that that's like a...
Your boys grow by the time, trick or treat. Dude, light off.
See,
light off.
In our neighborhood, and the one my son's going to because he's going to his friends where we used to live, everyone is in the driveway. There's no knocking on doors. Like, literally, everyone sets up tables and just hangs out outside.
Yeah, that's what I started doing in my old place, and I did here. Because what you realize is that the kids are not walking back down the driveway. They're cutting straight across.
Well, you had a long driveway in your old house. I'm not sure about now, but you used to have that. So, yeah, I wouldn't have walked down it either. I'd have cut right across your yard.
Yeah.
So we just stood there, had some chairs, and just hand out candy, and they came by, and it was always cool. But no, I'm not participating.
Okay. Well, 52% of people are not.
Well, I'm a part
overall giving out candy. I mean, to me, that's crazy. I mean, candy's expensive.
How many bags did you send out?
We made 100 gift bags. Like, my wife makes bags
Yeah.
full of candy. So we have 100 of them.
And Ray, what did you guys do?
We didn't get any candy for our house because we're going to go trick-or-treating.
So you ain't giving out to kids? You don't give a damn
Who's
going to
be there?
You don't give a damn
I'm
about
not
the
leaving a
kids.
freaking bowl. I'm
You don't care
telling
about the
you.
kids.
Okay,
listen.
mister, I'm going to turn my light off. Don't walk in my yard.
But at least I'm not taking away from the candy. It's like a give and take situation. I'm not taking.
So you're not going out trick-or-treating either?
No.
Okay, so I'm supposed to deprive my kids of
Yes.
Halloween
Yes.
because I'm not going to be home to give out candy?
Yes.
I have 2 kids. I'm not doing that by myself. Nobody's staying home just to give out candy.
Well, you take them out there and then you come home.
Well, then that is the problem is if one person stays home, then the other person gets to go out with the kids.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you can't just leave somebody home.
We just went. We probably when it was real. I mean, the first batch of candy, we went around the block and came right back home. So we may have missed maybe about a couple kids because he didn't really want to. He was not into it. It was like, all right, so we'll just sit there and give out candy. That's the way it was done. Chloe, you participating? No.
No.
You ain't doing anything.
Oh wait, I'm going to Halloween Horror Nights.
You don't know what.
Oh,
you're
that'll
doing.
be fun.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be crazy
Yeah, it is.
crowded.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, yes.
So we'll see.
You got some fast pass or something like that?
No.
It's gonna be a good time. Good time.
I mean, it'll be fun because
It
the
will
scare
be.
zones are cool.
It
Whatever. I mean,
is.
you'll get the Halloween vibe, but man,
It's gonna
waiting
be a
in
good
line for
time.
those houses might be a little rough.
Man.
I know we already went, so we're just gonna do the houses that we didn't do.
Didn't do?
Oh, there you go.
That's
All
smart.
right, have some fun with that. All right, listen, we want to hear about those brushes with the paranormal. Now for me, I'm not one of those like Ray, you did the camping thing. And you sit around camping and tell ghosts. That ain't my thing. I'm not down with stuff like that. I don't think I've ever sat with someone except the same story we've been telling amongst my friends, and we talked about ghost stories or creep each other out. But we'll do it on the radio.
When we were younger, we used to do that.
Really?
Like, tell ghost stories, but they were obviously made up. They weren't like real ones.
Yeah.
The ones we're hearing are real. You've lived in a house or you've talked to a loved one that's no longer with us, and you people are vivid about it. Now, again, I didn't talk to the ghost that we saw, but my boy did. We saw it, but I ain't go there and, I didn't really talk to his mom when she was alive, so I ain't gonna go in there and talk to her.
Ask for what's up.
As a ghost. I mean, we ain't had that kind of relationship.
No.
Good point.
I mean, if we were tight, I might have gone over there with
Yeah,
him, but
yeah.
at that point, I'm sure the little bit of time she had to be the ghost thing that she wanted to talk to her son.
I wish I could see something so I could believe. I really do.
I believe you do.
Because I don't believe it. And it's not that I'm calling people liars that tell these stories.
I can't take you seriously with that.
Oh, yeah, you got to watch the live screen, y'all. We're in costume.
I've never seen it, so I wish I wish
Yeah.
a ghost would pop up so I could say, all right, cool, now I know what y'all talking about.
I wish that for you, too.
Me too.
It ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
But.
Well, again, I was young when I saw it, so.
And you ain't seen one since, right?
No.
Right.
No.
It only takes one to believe.
Yeah.
No, that's true. I'm just saying you haven't seen one
Yeah,
since.
really.
So it's not like they're just rolling up every day going, what up, Johnny?
I don't even know how it works. I've heard that if you see a ghost, that you're supposed to tell them that this is not what you're supposed to be. Keep on going. Because somewhere when you die, you're supposed to walk towards the light. And for whatever reason, you ain't see the light. And you just.
Well, I mean, according to movies, you hang around until your business is finished here.
Yeah.
And then you get to move on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So maybe his mom ain't finished her business.
Yep.
And then talking to him was finishing the business and then she moved on. I mean, according to movies.
Man, I wish I could find him. I hadn't talked to him in years.
I know. I wish you could too, so we could talk to him.
Like, yep, I was out there. But the guy I told you, when I went home to my father's funeral, I hadn't seen this guy in probably 25 years. And I even mentioned it. I said, I ain't going to say anything else. Tell me what happened when we were sitting outside and we saw Robbie's mom. He's like, yeah, man, we sitting under the light and we saw the wind blowing and she stepped behind the tree dressed in all white. Okay.
Can we talk to him?
Yeah. Well, he'll tell you the same thing.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, you guys all have the same story. I don't
Yeah.
believe you guys are lying.
It's so crazy.
At the same time, I don't believe it.
Yeah.
So.
Ray, you believe in ghosts?
I believe in, I guess I believe in like spirits.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't believe in like haunted, like demons and stuff like that.
What was that show? It was a paranormal show that was going to these heavily haunted places, and they would go to like these insane asylums and prisons.
Like ghost hunters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I think there's something to that.
I grew up with a kid, and we played soccer for years together, who lived in a haunted house that was on that show in Sanford. Like, it's a noted haunted house. I never saw anything, so I don't believe it. But I've heard stories from him, and again, I'm not calling him a liar.
It was creepy when we stayed in that haunted house, and we're in one room, and the champagne bottle just fell off the thing. And just,
yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, but, gravity.
I understand. I get it. It was just weird, though.
It
was just.
I'm not saying it wasn't
It
weird.
was weird. It was very, very weird.
If it had flown across the room and hit the wall or something, then I'd be like, all right.
The fact that we weren't in there, we don't know how it fell.
Right, we don't.
We don't. We just know that we were in one room and it hit the ground and popped. And,
Right.
And we were.
Yeah, no, we weren't. We didn't see it. That's why I can't create
screaming.
a scary story around it.
All right, I want to hear your brush with the paranormal. Have you spoken with a ghost, talked to a loved one that's no longer here? It is Halloween morning, so we're going to wake some people up, scaring them. Got 4 tickets to the General Admission tickets, so you can experience Taste of Space Fall Bites Getaway, and that's the Deep Space Launch Complex and more. We will hook you up, but you got to share your story with us. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, or you can text. The XL Mobile is 41067. Social media is up. We want to hear your story from you, your brush with the paranormal on Halloween morning. First thing in the morning, we want to hear your story on Johnny's House. Orlando's number one hit music station is XL 1067 Halloween, and it's going to be warm today. We've got a heat index happening. It's going to a lot of sunshine. Don't expect any rain. Heat index is going to make it feel like it's 91. It is 74 right now. We want to hear first thing in the morning your brush with the paranormal because it is Halloween morning. Going to kick off the morning this way. Jay, good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys doing today?
Awesome, Jay. Let's hear your brush with the paranormal.
Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Thank you. So, when I was little, we moved into a house that happened to be owned by an old guy, and this old guy passed away. He used to sit at the edge of my bed and stare at us. And I woke up a couple of times and seen this guy staring at me, but eventually my mom who worked with Buddhism, was a Buddhist. She knew how to talk to people that recently, deceased. So she had to tell him to move on because he died. He didn't know that he did. Some people research about what the person did before they died.
Yeah.
And you would guess what he did. He was a DJ.
He was a DJ?
Yeah.
Really? So once your mom reached out to him and said, "Hey, you dead," he left?
She found information about him in the newspapers and stuff.
No. Once your mom explained to him that he was no longer here, that he was a ghost, did he stop being a ghost? Was he gone?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all didn't see him again?
Yeah, he did move on, yes.
Oh.
And he didn't mean no harm or nothing. He just was really confused. He didn't know he passed away. And
I think I'd be a little upset. I'd be a little upset. So for at least 4 or 5 nights that week, you're going to hear, because at least I thought I was alive, and you telling me I'm not alive anymore.
Yeah, I wouldn't believe you.
I'd be a little upset.
Man, show me some proof I'm dead.
Definitely.
I mean, it would be very weird to just be sitting on some kid's random bed.
Yeah.
Right? Would you not ask, why am I sitting on some kid's random bed?
I mean, I've seen this movie before. It's called The Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
But I guess you're right, Johnny. You tell him to go see the light.
Go to the light.
Bruce Willis didn't know he was dead in that movie.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, that was the whole point of it. The kid could see dead people. He did not know he was dead. He thought he was counseling the kid.
Excellent movie.
Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen Sixth Sense yet.
It's been out, 25 years?
I know.
Ruined it.
Yeah, ruined it. Julie, good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween to you. First thing this morning, tell us about your brush with the paranormal.
All right, so my brush is a little more personal. It was actually with a family member. My grandfather passed away in 95, and they built their house from the ground up here in Castleberry. And he would always, so the way the house was set up was there was a master bedroom in the front, 3 bedrooms in the back, a hallway with a bathroom. And we would always see, like, I think it was my mom who saw it first, and we thought she was just crazy. We were like Brian. But like, he would always, it would be like a little fog that would just swiftly pass by, like from the bedroom into the bathroom and out. And it would always come around when there was something going on in the house. Like my twin brother was more of like the troubled kid, and they were really close. So he would always kind of show up when things were going on.
Okay, I got questions. So a fog would come from the bedroom to the bathroom, and y'all didn't think that was kind of weird?
Absolutely, but absolutely. We thought it was weird when my mom saw it, and then we would, a couple months later, it would happen again. Like I told the previous girl, it would happen several times throughout the year.
Now, how'd you know it was your grandfather?
Because with him building the house from the ground up, nobody else had passed away in that house. And that was his bedroom. They were old school, so that was their bedroom. They slept in 2 separate beds. And he would always make his way through the bedroom, out through the bathroom where there's a doorway to go to the backyard. He was a handyman. So it was like he would always he would show himself and then kind of just disappear. But he would always come when things were kind of in turmoil.
In the house. All right, Julie. Be anything over there, man?
Let's see. XL Mobile powered by attorney Dan Newland. In a wreck, need a check, call Dan Newland. Someone said their parents were seeing the Hope Diamond, which is like really haunted. I guess you could go see it.
Okay.
Back in 85. They took a picture with their disposable camera, and when they developed it, there was a ghost that looked like one of the previous owners in the picture.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, that is cool.
They say they have the picture.
All right,
I need to see it.
We want to see the picture.
Send it to me.
We want to see the picture.
And then I'll post it, and then we'll see what everybody believes.
Yes.
Jay, we're going to hook you up with those 4 general admission tickets to experience the taste of space Fall Bites Gateway. It's at the Deep Space Launch Complex and more. Ms. Ray, what's going on, ma'am?
Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox getting questioned about their Halloween costume and what happened.
Coming up, Johnny's house.
I am Ed Sheeran.
This is Ariana Grande.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
1067 Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Okay, so Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox, along with a ton of other celebrities, were at the Casamigos party.
Okay.
So it's a big Halloween party that they all go to. And Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox, they were dressed up as Tommy Lee and Pamela Anderson.
Okay.
They looked great. They looked exactly like them. But one thing that they did that is making people question is there is a clip of him snorting a powdery substance off of her chest and licking it off. So, I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, we get it. You're playing the role, but you're taking it to the extreme now.
Were they going into the party when they did this, or were they in the party?
I think they were at the party.
Oh, they were doing drugs then.
I don't know. Okay, so a lot of people are questioning whether it was real or fake, and he hasn't really said anything yet, but I'm pretty sure that it was fake.
You think so?
I think it was.
Megan Fox says she's sober. So
Yeah.
she says.
Well, I mean, she wasn't the one doing it. He was, right?
Yeah, he was the one that was snorting it and licking it off of her. So, I don't know. Like I said, a lot of people are kind of like just calling him out left and right, saying you have so many young fans that are looking up to you.
He's
And
like, there should have been no cameras in this party.
they both have young children on their own. And
I mean, if he's
so-
trying to play the part, he must not be too proud of his junk because he'd have pulled that out.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
the part right there.
That is so true.
But
so.
he played Tommy Lee in the movies. That's a cop out. Like he played Tommy Lee in the
I
dirt.
know.
Like,
That's
so
right.
That ain't even fair.
But
That
that's
ain't
why,
even-
like, when he came out, and I'm like, oh, Megan Fox looks so good as Pamela Anderson, and they looked good together.
Okay.
So they nailed that costume. If you want to see it, it's out there.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Brady and Giselle, they officially announced their split on Friday, and both of them basically had their own kind of statements. They were saying that they grew apart. They wish each other the best. They continue to do what's best for the kids. And Tom said, this is a very painful time and it's difficult, but, people are doing it across the world. And so that's what he's saying, that this is what he had to do. Obviously, a lot of people are suggesting that it was because of him unretiring from the NFL. Until there's a better reason that presents itself, that's what everybody is going to
I
think.
saw a report that said it's 100% football.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yes. I mean, that is the root of all the problems because they fight about it every single year.
Yep.
So, that's what they said.
But
100%.
if you love me, man, let me
football.
do what I love to do.
And of course, there's some bookies out there that wanted to calculate the odds on who they're going to be dating next. For Giselle, the first person, Pete Davidson.
I knew it.
Yeah,
I knew it.
They said Pete Davidson was number one on the list, then Leonardo DiCaprio, and then John Mayer. And then for him, they said Taylor Swift was number one on the list, but obviously she's in a serious relationship. That's why I'm like,
some lists we get, we just know after the first one, it's like, okay, this is a whack list.
Like Pete Davidson's the easy joke.
Yes.
But for him, there really is. I mean, go back to his ex, that Bridget. That's who his son's with.
yeah, some people are saying Halle Berry, Adriana Lima.
I think she's happily in a relationship.
Yeah.
They're just throwing out
So
names.
those are the names that were like popping up on the book.
Kim Kardashian.
One of the cheerleaders.
That was one of them too.
One of the
Kim
Bucks cheerleaders.
Kardashian.
How about that?
Yeah.
That's more realistic.
Maybe. Speaking of Taylor Swift, really quick, she is breaking all sorts of records with her Midnights album, obviously. She just broke 73 records around the world. So including Midnights being number one on the Billboard 200. But Taylor Swift is the only artist to have 5 albums come out at more than 1 million units sold in its first week.
Man, them Swifties was sleeping. Now they're awake.
Yeah,
They're awake now.
575,000 copies of vinyl.
Really?
Yeah.
People buying the vinyl?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's
Wow.
breaking records left and right.
All right, it's Halloween morning. Let's go ahead and get you hyped and find out what your hype song is. We'll do that coming up on Johnny's House. Orlando's number one hit music station is Monday. It's Halloween. It's 7:08. Johnny's House heat index today of about 91. It is 74 right now. If you haven't checked us out, you can check out the live stream. That's our YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube, Johnny's House, and you'll see us wearing costume today. It's Halloween. We decided to wear it. Now, some people already joking me. You're Morpheus again? Hey, this is a celebration suit. I will retire it after today. For real.
Today's the last day. Oh, so this will be the last time you get to see Morpheus.
This is it.
Now, I've seen it 8 times.
Yes, you have.
But this will be the last time you can see it.
Why are you retiring it?
Because when I pulled it out of the box, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give you one more round, and then I'm retired. Because I've worn it 8 times. He's not lying. I've worn that thing for years. I used to wear it back to back. I didn't care. I don't care. But this will be the last time. So, and Ray, you are dressed as
Betty from the Flintstones.
And Brian.
I am John Bender from The Breakfast Club.
And Chloe.
My favorite movie.
I'm just here. Just happy to be here.
That was a setup. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No.
She's dressed as an employee.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Hardworking.
you haven't heard it is our last. Now, is this your last day on the show or the last day here?
Tomorrow's technically my last day.
So you'll be working until then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She's just going to hit the road and go to California and find her way.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for you.
And make her way in the world and do her thing. But yeah.
It'll be fun.
It is. It is exciting. It's nervous.
I have a lot of nerves.
Here's the funny thing behind the scenes. I had a one-on-one with Chloe. I said, "Hey, listen, I think you can be a member of Johnny's House, but you just got to tighten your game up. I think you can do it. I think you got talent. Blah blah blah." She said, "Well, can I think about it?" Yeah. She came back and said, "I think I'm leaving."
How about my counter offer of no thanks?
Well, it wasn't an easy decision at all.
She was crying. She was emotional.
I was freaking out.
She was crying. I was like, "Hey, don't cry, because I don't have any prizes or anything to give you." So don't do that. So she's gonna do that. So today is Halloween. So make sure you check out the live stream. Oh, y'all are, man. Look at those numbers, girl. So now, if you're new, make sure you get into. They have an organization, and they're there every morning, and they get together and they're friends. And I think sometime this week we're going to announce a YouTube. If you watch our live stream hookup, just
yeah, we've had a meetup before, and it was a really good time. So doing it again.
Well, we did agree on a date, right?
Yes.
There was some dates going. Okay, so there is a date. As soon as they give us the green light, we'll let you know what it is now. So for you, if you want to be invited to it, then you have to, go to the live stream and check it out yourself.
Yeah, click subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe. We want you to do this
while you're there.
Please be our friend. Watch us. You never know what's going to happen. All right, but today we're in costume, and it's pretty cool. It's kind of fun.
It's hot, actually.
Yeah, it is hot. I got on a full length.
I had to take off my jacket.
I know, and I'm freezing. I've got like nothing on. You guys have.
That's why I took my jacket off instead of turning the air down, because I knew you'd be cold.
It's all right. I have a blanket.
All right, it's time. Even though it is Halloween, we need to hear your hype song. Let's all get ready for the big candy giveaway, which is happening tonight. But you got to call us up and tell us, what is your hype song? What is the song that gets you going, that has you up and riding? Whatever it is, share it with us today, and we're going to hook down. We got some really good prizes today. We're going to hook you up with a pair of guaranteed seats to the advanced screening of Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. It's going to be Wednesday, November 9th, 7:30 at Point Orlando. It is brought to you by Marvel Studios' Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Only in theaters on November 11th. Get tickets now. You don't have to worry about that. Guaranteed seats to the advanced screening. You're going to see it before anybody else. Now, but first, though, you got to give us your hype song. What is the song that gets you going, wakes you up? We don't care what genre of music it is. We just want to hear it. We'll play a little bit of it, and you explain to us why it gets you hype. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. You can text over if you like. The XL Mobile is 41067, but we want to talk to you. It is your hype song. It's the one that gets you going. Going to give you guaranteed seats to the advanced screening of Black Panther: Wakanda Forever on Wednesday, November 9th. It doesn't even come out to the 11th. But we got to hear your hype song. We'll find out what it is next on Johnny's House.
Nay.
All right, what's up, live streamers? We got some newbies in here. If you are new to the live stream, say good morning. Let us know who you are. Just say first time, and then the welcome committee will come out and welcome you to the live stream. So live stream welcome committee, get prepared. If it's your first time watching us or watching the live stream, just let us know. Say it's my first time, or just number one, or I'm new, or whatever it is. Jordan, you are not a newbie. Not new, but good morning. Okay. All right. Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah.
First time. Let's see, who is that? Nicholas James. Megan, first timer. Deborah, first timer. Look at all these first timers.
It's cool because we only talk to you guys sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is one of those opportunities that this is just a conversation with live streamers. You know, this is not even on the air. It's just for you guys.
And you see behind the scenes stuff, like
Yep.
me telling Johnny he's doing a good job.
And today, me fixing my wig a lot.
I caught Brian.
You ain't catch me. I want to
Oh,
try
hell.
to
Uh-oh, she's something about to jump off right now.
You ain't catch me. I want
Jump
to try
off
to hide
right
it.
now. There it is.
I caught Brian
You ain't catch me. You saw me. You ain't catch me.
Yellow
fixing
mellow.
his hair and his wig in the reflection of the window.
Because it gets messed up every time I put the headphones on.
I just love how you like need to make sure it looks good.
I could take it off and just put my hat back on, but then I'd be out of costume.
Yeah.
I'm committed to the role.
I don't think I've ever been on the air without my hat on.
I'm committed to the role, Ray.
Uh-oh, who else is the first timer? Hey, regulars, will you greet the people who are new? Come on now. Y'all slacking. It's kind of like church when you visit church for the first time and they have the people that are visiting to stand up. Well, you guys got to welcome them to the live stream. So,
and the
which one?
meetup will be in November.
Yeah, it'll be in November. So go ahead. Somebody go ahead and take the lead. Live streamers, welcome everybody to the live stream. Now I can do it. Okay. I think this is the first time seeing the ball. Yeah, I know. I've never had my hat off, ever. Not on the air. I rarely wear it when I'm out, but on the air, I've always had a baseball cap.
Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe. Let's see if the numbers are going up on subscriptions.
Somebody else, the Daryl thing, too, from Walking Dead. I don't know what he looks like, but I guess it kind of looks similar.
His hair looks like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see Daryl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't watch Walking Dead. So.
Yeah, Daryl does look a lot like that, yeah. Except Daryl has the leather jacket with the angel wings on the back.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
I want to go there.
Which
I know
song?
they ain't Nickelback.
I don't think we have that one.
What?
I mean, that's not a...
So none of y'all going to welcome to the live stream? Come on now, give them some words of wisdom. Tell them you meet up every day at this time. You become good friends. Johnny, I don't need the cap. Okay, I see you, Rosie. I see you. All right, Quincy, welcome to the live stream. That's all y'all got to say,
we
man?
do have it in there. Wow.
Man, we need to get together, and y'all need to have some official welcomes to the new people.
What else?
You're not very inviting.
We have that one. Yep. Yup.
Hello, Heather. Lisa, go ahead and tell them something. Welcome to the live stream. We get together every morning. We become friends. We talk about each other. We help each other. We support each other's business.
We say happy birthday to each other.
To say,
We check in on each other's families.
Johnny's bald head is sexy. Well, I'm a sexy man. I don't know if you know this.
Oh, wow.
I'm a very sexy man. That's why I wear baseball caps, because I can lock some of that sexiness down. Let's see. Have a first timer streamer. Oop-diddy scoop oop.
Yeah, freak nasty day.
We are, Johnny. We always welcoming everyone. Who said that? We're going to, Sybil, is that you? All right, you're about to be blocked from the room. Get out. Jokes on the live stream, y'all. Jokes on the live stream. Do the deep voice for the live streamers. All right. Hello, live streamers. Welcome to the live stream. We get together every morning and do live stream things. They become friends. Who said no? Tina said no. Too late, Tina.
I know. I'm sorry. I can't stop yawning. I need to go get some more coffee.
Ray, are your kids excited about tonight?
Yes, very.
Who
My daughter woke up at...
Megan, you had nothing else to ask, did you? What kid in America ain't excited about tonight? Seriously.
Oh, she's just asking a question.
It's the big free candy giveaway.
She woke up at 2 o'clock this morning. I said, no, girl. You got to go back to bed if you want to dress up and get some candy.
She said, no, let's go right now. Start knocking on
Go.
doors.
And no.
Tell them about the costumes.
Oh, yeah. So my daughter has like 700 princess outfits that she got for her birthday. And she wants to be Olaf. Which I don't care. Like, Olaf is the cutest little thing ever, but it's going to be so hot. Like, if it wasn't hot out, that's why I'm like, ugh.
It's going to be 80.
You're going to be so hot.
It's going to be 80 at 7 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be hot. I think my mom was telling me in Charlotte it's going to be cold and raining.
I think I'm going to wear the shark attack tonight when we walk around.
Is that the shirt that looks like somebody took a bite out of?
Yeah, they sent it. One of the
Yep.
streamers sent it to me.
Yep, it's gonna be 50 and raining in Charlotte tonight.
Oh.
Who are you going to call?
Rosie said that voice melts any woman. No, I don't. Not all of them. I know that for a fact. Speaking of tonight, anyone with kids with allergies.
I had to shave to wear this because I mean, got to be committed to the role. Can't have face hair. Jen hates when I shave. She's like, I can't look at you tonight. On Saturday, because Saturday was like shave.
Really?
Yeah, this is.
She doesn't like it?
Like 2 days in. She's like, ugh, so weird.
You're living in a dream world, Neo. Neo, you are living in a dream world.
The DJ Saturday night did play Simple Minds. Don't You Forget About Me from the movie.
Oh, cute.
When I walked in, I'm like, yeah, that's my dude. He knows it.
You should play that. And out of your costume.
I'll play it on the air, but Jeremy loses mine.
I mean, just play it like, just like right now. As a hype song.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Which, are you starting with Nickelback?
I don't know. They keep hanging up on her. It's amazing. They'll never hang up on me, but they're hanging up on her ass. Last day, she don't care. We got two. Alan Jackson and Riding Dirty. The other one's hung up.
Shout song.
Is there one?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a Panthers fan, and we
yeah.
don't have anything to shout about.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to have to be on YouTube.
Woody is still there.
What is this, Bill's Mafia?
If you just put that on YouTube, it'll pop up.
Yes, I'm looking right now.
Thank you, Tina.
And ain't got no curse words in it.
No.
Does it?
No.
All right. It says this is it. It's got 2.2 million views, so I'm guessing it's right.
All right. Well, y'all about to go back on the air.
See ya.
Peace out.
We'll invite some more people in. And live stream people, be ready to welcome people in. Come on now. See ya. Somebody need to come out with some new Halloween songs.
I was thinking that.
I guess they don't hit like the Christmas songs.
No, we were talking about it. Like, what could we play? Me and the Boss Man, and I was like, the list is so small. Thriller. There's the Monster Mash.
Oh God, not the Monster Mash.
There's a song called One-Eyed, One-Horned, Flying Purple People Eater. That's another one. But that's it.
And those songs were what, in the 60s?
Yes.
Somebody need to come out with one.
There's a.
How about Freaks Come Out at Night?
That would work. Alice Cooper has one called Teenage Frankenstein, but it's like very rock.
Will Smith had one.
Nightmare on My Street.
On My Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, see if we can find that one.
I'll see if I can find that. We may not have it in the system. I'll check.
See, that might be my hype song. All right, it is 7:23, trying to find out what your hype song is, and one of you going to get a pair of guaranteed seats to the advanced screening of Black Panther Wakanda Forever. It's going to be Wednesday, November 9th. The movie comes out on November 11th, but you can buy tickets now. All right, let's start out with Woody. Woody, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Woody, what is your hype song? Let's get hyped together on a Monday.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere by Alan Jackson.
All right, we got
That's a
that.
good one.
Yeah. All right, let's get hype with you. You hold on, Woody. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna sing with you.
Pour me something tall and strong.
Oh.
Make it a hurricane
before I go insane.
Oh.
It's only 12:30,
Come.
but I don't care.
Why?
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Never heard this song, but I like it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jimmy
But I like
Buffett
it.
jumps in at the end.
Oh, I
Never heard it.
but it tells like it's some Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah, Jimmy Buffett jumps in at the end of it.
He's in it.
Woody, you be doing them line dances, don't you, Woody?
No, actually, it just reminds me that margaritas are right around the corner.
Yeah.
Yep.
It reminds me of like the beach and stuff.
Mhm,
Time to
mhm.
drink.
Very good. What do you hold on a sec?
Relax, sit still.
I know, man. It's Halloween, and he's ready to drink margarita. Ain't nothing wrong with that. LaShawn, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, let's all get hyped together. It is Halloween morning. What is your hype song?
They're trying to catch me riding dirty.
Oh.
I love that song. Every time the beat drop, I'm like, woo!
All right.
They're trying to catch me riding dirty. They're trying to catch me riding dirty. Sorry, I can't sing.
All right, we got you. We got you. We got you. If you want to sing, you can. Here we go. You see me rolling, hating,
Patrolling
and trying to catch me riding dirty. Trying to catch me riding dirty.
Trying to catch me
Riding dirty.
Trying to catch me
Riding dirty.
Trying to catch me riding dirty. My
Music's so
Loud. That same again.
They hoping that they gon' catch me riding dirty.
Trying to catch me riding dirty.
Trying to catch me
Riding dirty.
Trying to catch me riding. Trying to catch me riding dirty. They can see me lean. I'm tense, so it ain't easy to be seen. When they see me ride by, they can see the gleam. And I shine on the deck in the TV screen. Ride with a new chick. She
Man, we just took your song and sang it as our own. All right. I don't know what you're doing now. It's kind of scary. All right. All right.
Doing the club whistle.
All right. Danielle.
What up? Good
Man,
morning.
Who was that coughing?
Who do you think?
Good gracious. I thought, what's a grown man doing up in here?
Like a lung was going to come
out.
out.
Chloe, you all right?
I'm okay.
Is your lung on the floor? Did you
Yes.
cough it up?
Like somebody sneak up. I know what Brian sound like. I know what I sound like. There's another man up in here.
It like.
Danielle, let's get hyped together. What is your hype song?
Good morning. Good morning. Well, I am Bill's Mafia.
Oh,
and
my
it's
goodness.
Victory Monday. So you better be ready for the Buffalo Bill shout song.
Yes.
I didn't know they had one.
I didn't either.
Yes. It's
All right,
actually.
we got it.
Come on now. You're
All right.
never gonna forget it.
The bills make me wanna shout. Kick your heels up and shout. Throw your hands up and shout. Throw your head back and shout. Come on now, the bills are making it happen now.
Wow.
Stand up now, come on and shout.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Shout it right now, baby.
Wow.
Come on.
I love you for calling this.
All
and
the
saying
fans
this.
y'all got, nobody came up with something better than this?
I know.
Nope. Nope.
Sounds like a guy that got a in-home studio.
What did you say?
Sounds like a guy that got an in-home studio.
I just feel like somebody would come up with something better.
I know.
We play that every day, no matter what.
You play it every. You know what? If it gets you hyped, then it works.
You know?
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go, Buffalo.
Go,
Go
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Let's go.
Go, Buffalo.
Now, at what point do you jump through a table? Is there a table portion of the song? That was
Right
it?
there at the end.
That's it.
That was the whole song?
That's the whole song.
Ain't no second verse?
I mean, we could hear it again.
Bring it on back.
I have it on my phone. Ready?
Throw your head back and shout. Come on now, the bills are making it happen now.
Man, she is hyped.
Stand up now, come on
Hey,
and
come
shout.
down to Harry Buffalo for any of the Bills games.
What's that?
Got to.
What's that?
You come down to Harry Buffalo for any of the Bills
Yes.
games, and our DJ will play that for you.
I'm sure he
Live
will.
and in person.
Absolutely. I'm
Yeah.
almost sure that he will. Of all the places on the planet to play it, at a Buffalo Bills bar on a game where the Buffalo Bills are
Yeah.
playing.
Makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense. All right, well, listen, we're going to hook you up with a pair of guaranteed seats to the advanced screening of Black Panther Wakanda Forever. It's going to be Wednesday, November 9th at 7 o'clock at Point Orlando, and it's brought to you by Marvel Studios' Black Panther Wakanda Forever, only in theaters on November 11th. You can get tickets now if you'd like. All right?
Awesome.
All right. All right. Do you mind if we not play it again?
Oh my God, play it again.
Play it again.
The bills make me wanna.
Woo! Woo!
Woo! One more time.
I was gonna say, I have it on my phone if you want it.
Kick your heels up and shout.
Throw your hands down. Throw your hurting down. My head is hurting now. Make it
Love
happen
this.
now.
That's my dad's ringtone, by the way.
I'm gonna have to agree with Brian. With all the talent people in upstate New York, I think somebody come out with a little
Why are you
something.
guys hating?
I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying.
I mean, do your teams have a shout song?
My team isn't winning, Ray.
I don't
My
think
team's not
any
winning
other
right now.
NFL team has a song, right?
Every team has a song.
Nah.
She said, nah.
Nah.
They do.
They don't matter.
They just, you're not a fan, so you don't know it. But every team has a song.
Danielle, you already won the prize. Stop talking junk, girl. All right.
Oh my God, thank you. That's awesome.
All right, you hold on a second, okay? Yeah.
This song makes me wish that I was deaf now. Wish I was deaf now.
All right, we're going to find out what you guys have been talking about. We gave you a whole week to talk back to us. And if you have something you want to say, we'll tell you how you can do it before we play it. Let's do that on Johnny's House. 7:39 on Halloween, where it's going to be a lot of sunshine. Heat index of 91. It is 74 right now. A couple things. If you haven't checked out our YouTube channel, it's Johnny's House live stream. We are all in Halloween costumes today. And it's kind of weird to watch us. I'm looking at the camera like, who are these people? Oh, that is us.
Yeah.
So if you
My
want
hair
to
is ridiculous.
get on in and make some friends and check us out doing the show, you can do that right now, as long as we can stay in these costumes, because I'm wearing shades and I cannot see. And Brian's wig keeps
I know. I don't know
crazy.
I don't know if you're talking to me or talking to him. I'm like, who? I don't see your eyes.
Who you talking to?
I had to take my sunglasses off because I couldn't. The buttons weren't looking right. So
if you can, check that out. Also, we're going to do the talkback feature. If you didn't know, that's where you can contact us 24 hours a day. So we're going to give you a couple minutes to go ahead and get in. If you'd like to drop a message of something that you saw, something that you want to know, something about Halloween, all you have to do is download the iHeartRadio app. There is a microphone in the corner. You touch that, and whatever you say, we'll hear it here, and then we'll play those back here in just a couple minutes. Now, Brian, you found this list this morning. We were talking about it off the air, and it is what not to give out?
yeah, it's the worst things to give out. This is what people do not want.
All right, let's see here. Growing up in the inner city, I'll see if I agree or doesn't agree with that.
All right. On here on the list, pencils.
No.
Like themed Halloween pencils.
No. You get those thrown back in your yard.
No.
No.
How about
I remember those.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
How about granola bars?
I'd take one.
We had somebody.
Not now, Ray. As a kid, I know you would now, hippie. I'm talking about then.
We had somebody in the neighborhood try to make some. So if they were in the little package, I ain't got a problem with
I
it.
think I would still take them back
If
in
they
the
were
day.
made up,
I've been devouring granola bars since like
Really?
4th grade.
Yeah, no, not
Yeah,
me.
they had them in Ziploc bags. As soon as we got home, my parents were like, trash.
And it's not that I wouldn't eat a granola bar. It's that on Halloween, that's not
Yeah.
what I'm supposed to get.
All right,
I mean, come on now.
Things people do not want.
Don't try to pass off fruit snacks as candy. Fruit snacks. No.
Ray's like, I've done that.
Ray don't like this list.
I mean, I'm okay with some of these things.
Okay.
Pretzels. Like the individual bags of pretzels.
I don't have a problem with the pretzels.
Yeah, no.
No?
Kids don't want that.
Ray?
I would still appreciate a bag of pretzels.
The little bags,
Yeah.
When you were a
Chloe?
kid.
When I was a child, yes.
When
I
you
mean,
had
I
a
would eat
sheltered
'em.
childhood.
Yeah.
Right. It's like I would take it, but that's not what I want.
Yeah.
I hate the old people candy.
Yeah.
The
I
whole
hate,
people.
yeah, like
Animal crackers is on the list. Don't be passing out no animal crackers.
Yeah.
it's like someone's old pantry. They're like, what can we get rid of?
Well, again, they got them in little packets. I don't want anything in a Ziploc bag.
Yeah,
Right.
I agree with that.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Coupons.
Oh!
It's on the list.
Coupons.
Now, back in the day, we had someone that would pass out, like from McDonald's. They used to have McDonald's bucks.
Okay.
And they would pass those out.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Okay.
And I didn't
have a
necessarily
problem
mind
with that
those.
one. Yeah.
Loose change.
Oh,
That's
We had a
hilarious.
guy to give out loose change. We hit his house 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apples.
Yeah, don't give out apples. Don't give out apples.
Raisins. Don't give out raisins.
Oh,
You mean
like the
in
little
little boxes?
boxes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it says nature's candy, but it ain't.
Some people give out raisins.
Yeah, and then toothbrushes and floss. We had one house in my neighborhood that
Well, there's always a
did the
dentist
toothbrush.
that is doing that. Always.
Always, yeah. We had a house that would make popcorn balls, so they would make them and they would wrap them.
Yeah.
And literally every year we would unwrap them and throw them back on their lawn. So the day after Halloween, every year they had a lawn full of popcorn balls. But they never gave up. They're like, nah, we'll try it again next year. 5 straight years before they moved.
I remember after the big candy giveaway, which is called Halloween, we would dump out the pillowcase one at a time, and my mom would speed through it. If the wrapper was open, gone. If
Yeah.
it was in a Ziploc bag, gone. If it was fruit, gone. Soup. Like somebody would just get like free, just take a handful of candy corn, just jump in, gone.
Gone, yeah.
All that stuff was gone, So anyway, don't forget you still got a couple minutes to do so. It is a talkback feature, iHeartRadio app. Leave us up on the microphone, and we will come back and we'll find out what's on your mind, things that you've been thinking about for the last week or so, and we'll listen to it together for the first time next on Johnny's House. 7:51. It is Johnny's house, and I want to say happy Halloween to you. Heat index of 91. It's gonna be sunny. It is 74. I remember as a kid, Halloween just being excited. Get back out of school, wait for my mom to get off work so we can go get our pillowcases and go around the neighborhood for the big candy giveaway. See, back then, man, like the mask they have now, you could tell they put some time in it. Back then, you can get a costume for like $6, but it was that plastic mask that cut into your eyes and cut your lips.
Oh, yeah.
You remember? Is that past your time, or you remember that?
No, I remember having an outfit that...
It had that little rubber band that came around the back of your head that always snapped. And halfway through the neighborhood, you had to put the mask up to your face.
But you think that the quality would have gotten better?
They don't make those anymore, do they?
I don't think so.
I mean, I think they do. They're just vinyl, like a jumpsuit, and you tie them in the back.
That's probably like poison plastic we were breathing in.
Probably.
I don't know, but I mean, like this costume right here is my sister's that I borrowed from her, and it's got to be like $60.
Really?
But like it's made out of material that like.
Get at the craft store.
Yeah.
Oh, get out of here. Back in the day, it was one size fit all.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as one size fit all.
No, it's a plastic jumpsuit that tied in the back, and you put that thing on, and then you didn't have any different hands and no different feet. And that plastic mask.
That's it. And that's it. You're lucky to get halfway through the neighborhood before you just say, forget about it.
Yeah.
And just get to the door, put it on, and get your candy and leave. But that was me back in the day. All right, it's time to find out what is going on. It's time for you to talk back to us. We'll give you an opportunity 24 hours a day, no matter what time. If you got something on your mind, you want to tell us about it, all you have to do is pull out the iHeartRadio app. If you don't have it, then download it. You can listen to music, but that's one way to directly get in touch with us. There's a microphone in the corner, and you drop a comment there, and we'll hear it. So let's find out what you guys have been thinking about for the last week or so. Here we go.
Yes, indeed. Make a little throwdown for DJ Otis in the house, all the way live from Lafayette, Louisiana.
Okay.
Throw it down, baby, in the house.
In the house.
Hello, I'm a first-time caller, and I feel like it's a better way to call in because I guess I'd be self-conscious if I knew I was on the radio.
Call in.
I just want to say I love you guys. You guys do a great job. Spread positivity. Keep doing what you're doing. I love you guys. Brian, you make me laugh a lot. And I just wanted to shout out to my boyfriend, Andrew. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. I love you.
How about some Trick Daddy, T.I., and Taylor?
Chug beer, chug beer, chug beer. Hop into my truck and hit it here.
Is that your child?
Hey, Johnny's house.
Hey.
Love you guys.
Thank
I hope you guys have a great week.
Hi, Johnny. My hype song is Spooky Scary Skeletons, the remix.
Spooky Skeleton, the remix?
Spooky Scary.
Hey.
Halloween, but please remember, it is also the witch's new year, so please say Happy New Year's to all those pagans, heathens, Wiccans, and anything in between.
Here's something I've been thinking about for a while.
What's that?
Detroit, is she coming back, or did y'all let her go, or did she leave? I've always wanted this. Cause you've been having these randoms sit in her chair.
Randoms?
So I want to show her back.
Damn.
Hi, Johnny's house. Good morning.
Good morning.
First thing I want to say is, Ray, your costume is super cute.
Thank you.
Brian, I love your costume, but I also love that movie. But let's discuss Johnny
Here we
for
go.
a minute. I really feel like you should have been an extra or something on the movies because you look like Morpheus. Probably the best costumes you guys have ever done.
Oh.
I love it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for being awesome.
Wow. I was prepared to be bad.
I know.
I'm like, all right, here
Let's
we go.
talk about
Yes,
Johnny for a second.
I know it's the same costume I've worn 8 or 9 times. I found the jacket as I was going through the garage, throwing out stuff over the weekend, and I said, you know what? I'm going to wear it one last time.
So does that mean you're also retiring Nick Fury?
No, bro. Nick Fury next year.
Because it's the same jacket, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you're not getting rid of the jacket.
I'm getting rid of the character.
So next year will be the last Nick Fury?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a step in the right direction.
One step at a time, Ray. One step at a time. That's all we can do. 24 hours a day. If you ever want to get in touch with us, if you see something funny, you're watching a movie, or you say, you know what, I just want to see if this works. Then all you have to do, download the iHeartRadio app, and you leave us a message that way. All right. Ray, what are you working on in celebrity news?
A little update on what's going on with Kanye West and all of his stuff that he's got out there.
I need an update. Got that coming up. Johnny's house.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
This is Dua Lipa.
Hey, it's Lil Nas X.
1067 Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Okay, so
Somebody dropped us off some
stuff.
Some stuff.
Yes.
And Chloe picked one over and took it over there. And she goes, picks it up, looks at it, go, I don't want it, and takes it back. I'm like, whoa.
Well, because it's supposed to be decoration, like the kids can decorate the cookies.
Whoa, Buttercup, take that back over there. You've been coughing like, ha-ha. You know, rubbed all on the cookie and put it back in general population.
Sorry.
That's yours. You own that one.
You ain't got to eat it.
You ain't got to eat it.
But you can't put it back.
You can't put it back in general pop.
Oh, God. Did you take it back? Okay.
No.
Kanye West and his Donda Academy. So is it open? Is it closed? Is it open? Is it closed? It's all over the place. So that's one thing that's been very confusing for the students and even the people that, like the faculty, a part of the Donda Academy. So obviously the principal sent out an email talking about the school's closures, and the director of Donda Academy said that they're going to be closed the remainder of 2022, 2023 because of obviously the discretion and everything that's going on. But
so
now,
what happened to those kids?
Yeah, that's the question.
That's what they're talking about. So in this situation, the parents of the students who didn't have scholarships are still wondering if they're going to get a refund of the
Yeah.
kids' tuition.
They should.
They paid $15,000 to
Yeah.
enroll these kids. So they're kind of just like, at this point, are we getting our money back? Like, what are we doing?
Because obviously they want them in a private school.
Yeah, and
So-
some of them are trying to find them a new school to attend,
Yeah.
which is going to cost them money.
Well,
Meanwhile,
some are athletes too, and so the whole
Yep.
idea was to get into a college.
Yeah.
But now their season's gone.
yeah. Meanwhile, their parents, some of them are saying that they want their kids to stay at the academy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, wow. So
Well, yeah, their kids, their friends are there.
Yeah, so the initial email that was sent out to students and parents received another email saying that it was back open. So they were kind of like, okay, you guys just told us it was closed for the rest of the year, and now you're saying you're returning with a vengeance and opening back up. So it's kind of just like,
My thing, as long as if you're a teacher or employee there, as long as the checks keep clearing,
yeah.
keep going to work.
Yeah. So, and then Jason Lee is like the person that was like, he's a former employee and like the website's founder and all that stuff. And I guess like he was talking about, he was trying to get clout. And so Kanye West called him out saying that here's the clout that you're looking for. My school is being shut down. You want to help or hurt? So, I mean, since he's been back on Instagram, Kanye West has kind of just been all over the place.
Yeah.
I mean, he was talking about how he's suggesting what happened to Emmett Till is what's happening to him.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's made
Oh,
same with
no.
George Floyd. He said now I have a knee on my neck.
Oh,
Yeah.
goodness.
So, like I said, ever since he was reinstated on the Instagram, he was saying that there's just like so many different things that are dropping from his Instagram, saying that like he is going through modern day lynching.
Oh.
So, like I said, it just goes on and on and on. And, he's asking, or he's going to be asking Kim for money, is what people are suggesting, just because of like everything that's the downfall of him. Like his net worth right now is what they're saying is
Yeah.
like $5 million a year.
No, well, 400
Right?
million is what he's down to.
Okay, but that's cash.
Yes.
Okay, so like the royalties of what they were saying is that
Yeah,
it could be down to $5 million
Yeah.
a year with
Yeah.
all of these endorsements and
Yeah.
things that are dropping
And
off of
he has
him.
heavy debt with some of the stuff that he owns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just kind of.
I mean, billionaire to zero in what, 2 weeks?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I don't know.
Did I
about
read
that.
something the other day that Goodwill said, or was that fake news?
That they don't want
They don't want you to
Yeezys.
Oh, I don't know.
I think everyone's just saying it now to get their name,
Name out there.
Of course.
Right.
Man, anyway.
I don't know. So Elon Musk, obviously everything that went down with Twitter. I don't know if you guys saw this crazy story that was going around because there was rumors that Elon was aiming to reduce the Twitter workforce by 75%. So they were saying that there was other like conflicting reports saying that he was getting rid of like some other employees,
Some of
and
the
there was like
executives.
yeah. So there's about 7,500 full-time employees that are across the globe that work for Twitter. And there was these two dudes that were hanging out at the Twitter headquarters that pretended to be laid off from Elon Musk and pretended to be like they were
Employees that got
engineers
fired.
from Twitter.
Okay.
And so these reports picked it up and like took off.
All they did was get empty boxes
Yep.
and walk out of the Twitter headquarters. That's it.
And the media jumped on
And
them.
media, they were waiting outside because they've been following along the Elon Musk takeover.
Yeah.
So as soon as they saw him, they just assumed and they started asking him questions. And these guys they're pranksters, so they
Yeah.
went along with it. They were good.
Wow.
Yeah. So I mean, Elon's carrying on as usual with like a lot of like the humor and all that stuff because he tweeted on Saturday that like free speech was back and now that people could say whatever they wanted to say, but also he saw the hoax, the firing hoax last week, and he was just like, whatever, and he kind of like poked fun at it. But like one of the reporters was like, it's happening. The entire team of data engineers are let go, and they
he fired
interviewed
people.
these two
Yeah.
dudes.
Dude, their last names were Ligma and Johnson.
Oh my goodness. Are you serious?
I'm like, you guys.
That just made their world. They
Yeah.
pranked that. They got it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was huge.
They're
And
in it.
every outlet, CNN, MSNBC, they all picked it up.
Yep.
I'll be having meetings. Did you not check for an ID or anything?
That's how they found out. One like small internet outlet went inside and asked the security guy at Twitter's headquarters, "Hey, do these guys work there?" And he's like, "I'd never seen them before." So that's how they found out.
Wow.
And that's the whole point. Like all these massive news outlets didn't take 3 seconds to verify before they
'Cause
spread it
they want to be
everywhere.
they want to be the first one to get the story.
Yeah.
I mean, it was well played on those
Oh, yeah.
two,
It's
those two guys.
Oh yeah. That small internet put their last names together. It's like, wait a minute.
Wait a second.
Wait a minute. Get out of here with that. All right, listen, it is Monday. We need to find out what is good in your life. What is making you smile? We'll start with us, and then we'll talk to you. It's Johnny's house. 8. It is Johnny's house. It's Halloween, y'all. Ooh. Did that make you scared? All right. No, mostly sunny.
Not even a little.
No, not really, no.
Sunny skies. Heat index of 91. That's what these think ghosts sounded like. It's going to heat index of 91. It is 70. What is that? 73. Right? No,
Yes.
I can't see it behind you. Is that 77?
It's 72.
72.
You gotta take your glasses off.
Yeah, I can't see. If you don't know, we are wearing costumes, our Halloween costumes. If you haven't checked out our live stream, go to YouTube, go to Johnny's House live stream, and you can see us. And I don't have my glasses. I got those clip-on because I'm supposed to be Morpheus from The Matrix. And, you know, he had those clip-on glasses. And it's amazing. These things ain't fell off my face yet. But we're all in costume, so you can check us out. You go to the live stream right now. We've been holding up pretty good, so we can do this for another couple hours. But I suggest you go check it out right now if you want to. Now, we mentioned this earlier today. It was a couple years ago. We went out to a haunted house that's over in the St. Cloud, Kissimmee area. And our thing was, it's a straight-up haunted house. Let's spend the night there. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, that's what a comedy is.
That will be hilarious.
Oh, it'll be so funny. Ha, ha. Who was all on the show then, Brian?
We had Laura and Marissa still with us, yeah.
So we get there, we get to this house, and a guy whose his dad owns the house, he met us there and told us the history and about upstairs where there's something in this room where the temperature drops in this room at all times, and
Nobody ever stays in there
no
by
one's
themselves.
by themselves. And we said, okay. So we decided to go ahead and go out and get some dinner and get some drinks. We just thought that was just the way to do, but that was not the thing to do.
I mean, I was not staying in that house unless I was a little buzzed. That's all I'm saying.
So we get there, and I think, let's see, me, Brian, and Ray were on the floor. I think Laura was on the couch. I don't know where Marissa came in. Did she spend the night?
I don't think she spent the night. I think she met us the next morning.
And that was a rough little. We left the TV on.
Yep.
But the next day during the broadcast, it started being some interference on the show. It's like us talking right now, and you hear this little voice in the background. And it got to the point where it got louder and louder, and to the point we just basically spoke to it. And do you have that queued up?
Yeah, I have the audio.
All right, here we go.
So this is like kind of the setup, and then you'll hear some silence while we wait for it.
Yeah. See if you can hear it. See if you can hear what they said. This is true. This really happened.
So that voice wasn't in the room.
No, that wasn't a TV. That was just coming from.
That was coming back through our live stream, but nobody in the room was talking at the time.
I don't like listening to it again.
Okay.
Who's talking?
Oh.
Yeah, like there was no explanation for the voice because we were all sitting right there.
We're sitting there, and all of a sudden the house is quiet, and you hear this coming through the live stream. And at that point, we decided to go ahead and broadcast. Anyway, if you want to hear it and get the full effect, if it's in entirety, Brian, you posted that?
Yeah, so we have the whole episode from 2016. So then you'll hear the story of the night before and like the scary room upstairs.
And like the real Ouija board that they have.
Yeah,
I wouldn't go
so
in the
you
house.
hear
I
all
said,
of that stuff.
You got to get this board out of here, or I'm not staying. And the guy was like, no problem. Took it out. Beautiful house, though. I bet somebody rented it right now. I wish I had the address. Say, hey, if you live in so-and-so Pine Street, that house haunted. I don't know how much you renting it for. But
so weird.
But you got ghosts up in there.
Right, yeah.
You know, but yeah, check it out, man. Get the full effect. It's this Halloween, and you want to get scared. And it was legit. First time in the history of the show that we left early, and it wasn't a technical problem. We had to leave before because something technical happens. Radio's 24 hours a day. Something happens. But this was, I said, hey, if this ghost wants us to leave, let yourself be known. And all of a sudden, it's, yeah, ha, ha. Okay, we're out. That's all I need to hear, the ha, ha.
What was that?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I am not about this, guys. I am not.
I didn't touch nothing.
I don't even.
Okay. But anyway, if you want to hear it, you can check that out. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. It's time to find out what's good in your life.
Not that. I'll tell you that. That's not.
Stuff falling
That's
over
not good.
here. What's good in your life? What is making you smile? You have a great weekend. It is Halloween. You cannot wait for the big candy giveaway tonight. You're excited. You're just happy. Something happened. You got a new job. But whatever it is, you are happy today. Some days not so much, but today you are happy. We want to find out what it is that's good in your life. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. If you want to text, we'll read it. The XL Mobile is 41067. Social media is up. Live stream. You should be watching us. We're in our little Halloween costumes, and we're doing it just for you. Go to YouTube, Johnny's House live stream, and check us out and leave a comment there. Several ways to get in touch with us. We want to talk to you. What's good in your life? Let's share it together on Johnny's House.
Brought to you by the one and only attorney Dan Newland.
8:23 is Johnny's house. Expect a lot of sunshine today and warm. It's going to feel like it's 91 with the heat index, and it is 73 right now. We need to find out what's good in your life. What is making you smile today? What has you going, you know what? Today's going to be a good day. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. What's good is I went to UCF football game, and it was one of the most exciting games I've ever actually sat through and watched myself. The bounce house was bouncing. And it was such a good time. A lot of energy up in there. Ray, what's good?
What's good is we went to Spooktacular yesterday. The kids had such a good time, and I'm very excited for tonight. Just because Halloween is like,
the big candy giveaway.
Yep.
B, what's good?
My son went to homecoming, had a really good time. He dressed up real nice. And then this is like senior week for him for football. Because it's senior night on Friday night.
Is it their last game?
Yeah, it's their last game.
Oh, wow.
So
Who do they play?
Windermere.
And we're going to be at
yeah.
We're going to be at Windermere on Friday. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, but it's I told him, just have fun all week because it's going to be your last week.
I might go Friday. My kid it was with me, and it's right around the corner.
Yeah.
I might just
go. It's his last week of organized football. I mean, realistically speaking, I mean, obviously, you never know.
You never know, yeah. Wow. Chloe, what's good?
I'm gonna go leave Florida.
She is leaving the show. She's out of here. Going to California.
Stand by.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's exciting.
It's exciting.
All right.
Scary, but exciting.
You keep saying scary.
I'm like nervous.
You made the decision to do it. Said, I'm out of here. Peace. I quit this show.
You did say that.
Yes, you did. Jordan, good morning.
Good morning, Johnny's house.
How you doing, Jordan? What's good?
I'm doing great. So I also went to the UCF game with my son. He's 10. It was his first football game. And we had a great time. You know, they had tons of events before the game. We got to do the night walk. And then we also got to meet the players after the game. And they are just so nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
I took a picture behind his foam sword, and they're just a great bunch of guys.
I tell you, it was an exciting game, wasn't it?
It was, oh, man, it was a nail-biter.
Yeah, it
I was
was.
a little nervous, but they pulled through, man.
Yep, ranked 25th now. UCF.
Yes, sir.
All right.
We'll be at the Navy game, too, so that'll be exciting.
All right. Well, thank you, Jordan.
Have a great day, y'all. Happy Halloween.
You too. Happy Halloween for you. Roberta, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, tell her what's good.
It is my granddaughter's 5th birthday today.
Oh, look at that. What's her name? Tell us her name and tell you love her on the radio.
Her name is Emma, and I believe she is listening now. Happy birthday, Emma.
Happy birthday,
I
Emma.
Love you.
Grandma loves you. What is
And
she?
you too, Hanny. I love you.
Hannah's like, hey now. All right. What do they call?
I gotta say to the Hanny.
What do they call you? Grandma, Mama? What do they call you?
Mimi.
Mimi. All right.
Yes.
All right. Well, enjoy your granddaughters, okay?
Okay. Thank you. Y'all have a great day.
All right.
Too.
All right. Ray, what's good over there?
Lance said my wife makes me smile every day. She's rocking it as a high school teacher.
Okay.
Louise said, God waking me up, always good.
Mm-hmm.
And Megan said I have 2 healthy little boys, and one is officially and successfully potty trained.
I guess that's a big thing.
Yes,
Real big
for
thing.
sure.
All right, we about to go raw real quick. About to go raw up in here.
Raw, my favorite.
Can't go raw. Go wrong going raw on what's good. Say what? They didn't like it. They hung up. All right, B.
Oh, dang.
It's a little intimidating.
XMO powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact need a check called Dan Newland. Someone found out they're going to be a grandma.
Okay.
Which is exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Someone said it's their birthday and they don't have to work today.
Oh, wow. Enjoy that day.
So that's good. And someone's kids in the No Cavity Club at the dentist.
Yeah. Go get some candy tonight and enjoy and celebrate. All right, listen, we come back. A lot of people are wearing costumes, a lot of costume contests over the weekend, a lot of get-togethers. I want to know, when did you make a costume and you had to explain what it was? I did that once, and it's not a good thing. It's not even fun.
No, it's not.
Who are you supposed to be? You don't know?
It gets annoying after a while.
It does get annoying.
As long as you have more people know it than don't know it, you're good. But once it gets to where there's too many, yeah.
Yeah, mine was total opposite. Total opposite. All right, we'll talk about that coming up on Johnny's House. Orlando's #1 hit music station on a Monday. It is Halloween. This is Johnny's house. Look for sunshine, and about the time you want to take the kids out, it's going to be like in the 80s. So it's going to be a good night to go trick-or-treating tonight on Halloween. Now, a lot of people got dressed up over the weekend, so I'm getting dressed up tonight. But those are the diehards. If you're going downtown tonight, you are in it. You're like, you know what? I like to party, and I want to. I can't party. If Halloween's on the 31st, what do I look like partying on the 30th? Come on now. So you're going to be out tonight wearing your costumes. I want to find out, when's there ever been a situation you had to explain what you were wearing? I did it one year, and there was 2 mistakes that I made wrong. One was the popularity of the show. Now, I thought everybody watched the show, but they didn't watch the show. And the show was Empire. It was on Fox.
Yes, I remember this.
You remember that one? And if you don't know what Empire was, it's the show that Jesse Smollett was on.
Mm-hmm.
Until now, I'm going to the website. There's no pictures of him anywhere ever being on the show.
Oh, no?
No.
Huh.
Now, it was of this fictitious record label, and a lot of people said that they kind of copied off Bad Boy, and the lead character, who was played by Terrence Howard, was supposed to be P. Diddy. He tried to sue, and they said, get out of here, that ain't you. Well, Terrence Howard, he played Lucius Lyons, which was the father of this record empire. Okay, he wore flashy coats and anyway, I looked at the photo and pretty much bought what he had on, and I go out. Not a damn soul knew who it was. Not one person. No. Who are you?
I remember you had a really loud jacket on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you a pimp? No, I'm not a pimp. I'm Lucius Lyon. Hey?
That's what I remember everybody asking if you were a pimp.
If you were a pimp, yeah.
Lucius Lyon. Who's Lucius Lyon? Empire. What's Empire? I'm like, maybe I'm the only one that watched this show.
I mean, it was a popular show.
It was, but people had no idea who he was.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, all night. Then you know what? After about 2 hours, I'm a pimp. Ah, man, nice pimp. Okay, fine.
Yeah, fine, I'm a pimp.
Fine, I'm
just
a
give
pimp.
up.
Why even try to go around and say I'm Lucius Lyon? At first, you don't know who Lucius Lyon is, and you don't watch Empire. So that was mine, and it's pretty bad after a while because people want to celebrate with you.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh, yeah? Lucius Lyon. Not, I'm trying to think. Not one person.
Yeah.
If I don't know what a person's costume is, I don't ask.
Right, I just don't say anything.
I don't say anything.
Right.
I don't go up to them and say, who are you supposed to be?
Right, no.
I just don't do that.
I just don't say anything. And I might think to myself, I don't know what that is.
I don't know what
but
that is.
I don't say anything.
Or if I'm around the person, I'm trying to wait for somebody who's rude to come up and say, who are you?
Yeah,
and
so
then
they
I
can explain.
So I can hear it, but
Yeah.
I've never been one to do that.
Yeah, I don't ask.
You ever been in a situation, B, where you had to
This
explain?
one is probably the only one I've ever been in where I had to tell anybody. Like the one I'm wearing now.
Now, it's from the Breakfast Club.
From the Breakfast Club.
And that
It's-
came out in when?
Oh, 80, like mid-80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chloe, you ever seen the Breakfast Club?
I've seen it. I asked him this morning. I'm like,
Yeah.
are you Johnny Depp?
So surprisingly, like, I thought it would be mostly younger people that wouldn't know.
Yeah.
But my son's girlfriend is 17, and
Yeah.
she came over for homecoming, and I was
Yeah.
ready, and she knew.
Exactly.
Because she's
what it
seen
was.
Breakfast Club.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, because it's actually officially licensed by the Breakfast Club. Like the jacket has a Breakfast Club tag inside of it.
Really?
Yeah, so it's like it's a legit costume. The wig is kind of weird. I don't look like Judd Nelson in my face.
Yeah.
So I get that.
I knew exactly who you were when you
Yeah,
came
soon
walking up.
as soon as you said it this morning.
Yeah,
Ray
only
knew.
a few people didn't.
Yeah.
But this is the only one ever because the other ones have been really obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, one year I did Jake from State Farm. It says Jake, and I got a State Farm shirt on. 1 year I did Vanilla Ice, but
Yeah.
I had like I grew my hair out, and I did it that way. I dyed the middle part and shaved my eyebrow.
So people knew.
People knew, but this is the only one because I guess it looks like Daryl from The Walking Dead.
It does look Daryl with the glasses on. It looks like Daryl because he wears flannel with the sleeve out.
Yeah.
And his hair is always all over the place because I mean he's running from the dead.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
I can
and
see
Chloe
that.
thought Johnny Depp from Nightmare on Elm
yeah,
Street.
that's what I thought.
But that came out in the 80s, which is when Judd Nelson wore this in Breakfast Club, so I could see why it would look like that.
Yeah.
And then someone on the mobile said Rosie O'Donnell, but I think it's because of the wig.
Yeah. Ray, you ever
And
had one?
I got a fat face.
Or have you
No,
had
you
one?
don't.
Or
Yeah.
are you one to walk up and ask people, who are you?
No, I won't ask. I won't ask.
But people do, though.
I know. No, I won't ask whatsoever just because I've had that before where it was before I worked here, but I dressed up as Krayshawn. And nobody knew Krayshawn.
I remember
Gucci,
this.
Gucci, Fendi,
Yeah.
Fendi, Prada.
Yeah. So I wore
Hold
her
on.
exact.
Krayshawn?
Yes, I wore. Look up the Gucci music video.
Yeah.
I wore the exact same outfit she had, the mini ears, like all of it.
That's a good one.
Yeah, and so nobody, not one person, besides like my sister because she listened to Krayshawn too. Nobody
I
knew.
still wouldn't
And we
know.
had a house party, and everybody was at our house, and nobody knew. So finally, like towards the end of the night, I just performed Krayshawn, so I could let people know who I was.
That's hilarious.
Wow.
Yeah.
How about you, Chloe?
I mean, I'd ask. I asked.
You
Ryan.
ask. Okay, you asked, but do you ever dress up?
I have, but I never dress up like anything crazy. Like I put on cat ears and like I do like a whisker and like there you go.
What are you? I'm a damn cat.
Well, I had to come up with something with no mask because we had to talk on the radio, so I needed something, and I didn't want to wear makeup. I got to go places today, so like I couldn't look too bad.
I want to find out what did you wear, and no one knew, and you had to explain what your costume is, or are you one of those to ask people, well, who are you supposed to be? What are you supposed to be? Got 3-day journal admission wristbands to EDC Orlando. It's taking place November 11th. Wait, that's just around the corner.
Yes, it is.
November 11th through the 13th at Tinkerfield in downtown Orlando. 3-day journal admission wristbands to EDC Orlando. But you got to tell us, when did you have to explain your costume? What were you wearing, and what were people thinking that you were? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. If you want to text it over and you can't get through, we can read those for you. The XL Mobile for texting is 41067. If you want to put up on social media and also throw a picture behind it, you can do that too. Or if you're watching us now, we're in Halloween costume. If you go to our YouTube channel and go to Johnny's House live stream, you can watch us do the show and drop a comment, and we get comments from there. But you had to explain yourself. You see, when you got dressed up, yes, I look just like so-and-so. But people didn't get it. 3-day journal admission wristbands to EDC Orlando, taking place November 11th through the November 13th. But we want to hear from you. What did you have to explain on Johnny's House? Johnny's house, 854. 91 is our high with the heat index, and it is 74 right now. It's going to be a lot of sunshine today. Halloween is tonight, and some of you went out over the weekend. You see your photos being posted. And some of you had to explain what you were wearing. When and where did you have to explain what you were wearing? Going to hook somebody up with 3-day journal admission wristbands to EDC, or it's taking place on November 11th through the 13th at Tinkerfield in downtown Orlando. We need to find out what were you supposed to be and what did they think you were. Alicia, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so what were you dressed as and what did people think you were?
So when I was 19, I got invited to like a Halloween party, and I wanted to do like one of the sexy costumes. So I wanted to do something not cliche. So I was a chef, like a cook.
Okay.
And it was like put you in the mind of like a chef jacket, but it was like a short dress and it was short sleeves. It had like the chef hat, and I had a little wooden spoon. It was so cute. Everybody loved my outfit, but they thought I was a nurse all night. They would say, "Oh my God, you're such a cute nurse, 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 nurse." Eventually, I just told everybody I was a nurse.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, okay, I'm a nurse." I even got like third place in the costume contest, but I entered as a nurse because that's what everybody thought I was. I was like, "This is stupid." Like, I just wanted to be something so different, but everybody just thought I was like one of those old school nurses.
Well, you can tell when you say, "No, I'm a nurse," and they go, "Oh, yeah, I can see it now." Yeah, I'm going to go ahead.
Right. Yeah, nurse. Everybody thought it was, even on my jacket, it said, "Chef Boy, are you hot?" So
Chef Boy, are you hot?
It was like, "Nurse, you're a nurse." Like the old school nurses with the little hats and stuff. I was like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, sometimes you know what? I ain't going to fight it. I'm a nurse. Okay? Okay, I'm a nurse. All right, you hold on a second. Kelly.
Hi, good morning.
All right, people, you had to explain your costume. What were you?
Yeah, so last night I dressed in a formal evening gown, and I had a sign around my neck that said, "Sorry." And I was a formal apology.
I love that.
That's cute. Nobody could figure that out, and it was so awkward because I'd just be standing there and people would just be staring at me, and I don't like that. So I'm like, this was a bad idea. But
what did they think you were?
It was an easy costume to put together.
What did they think?
They just were like, "Sorry." They just kept reading the sign around my neck. There were a couple people that could guess it, but
I
they're
one
just
year.
Like, "Are you a bachelorette?" 'Cause I was
Oh
wearing
my
a
God.
bachelorette.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm a bachelorette. Okay. Okay.
One year I had social across my shirt with butterfly wings on. Social butterfly. And people were like, didn't understand that either.
So
I'm like, put two and two together.
Punny, very punny.
I ain't trying to work on Halloween, though.
Tell me what it is.
It's not that hard.
Alicia, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so what did you have to explain your costume?
So I always don't tell anyone what my costume is until I just show up. And it was a family event, and we had a family Halloween party like we do every year. And I dressed as Rob Schneider from 50 First Dates, and no one knew who I was. Maybe one person knew who I was. Everyone's like, what are you supposed to be, a mental patient? I said, no, I'm Ula off 50 First Dates. And I had to explain to everyone why I had a moth on my head.
Yeah. That's the worst. You're like, you know what? I'm whatever you want me to be. Whatever you want me to be, that's what I am.
But so you dressed as when he dressed up as the girl?
Yes, as Lucy. With like the moth on your head and the coconuts. I had the mustache and everything.
Now, I'm a movie nerd,
so
but you dressed up as a dude from one scene from a movie.
I know, he wasn't a star in that movie.
Well, I mean, even then, his character didn't do that. He dressed like that for one scene.
Really?
Yeah, so you are asking a lot.
Yeah. All right, you hold on a second. Ray, what'd they say?
Somebody said that they dressed up as Miss Frizzle, and nobody knew who she was.
I don't know who Miss Frizzle is.
From the Magic School Bus?
Nope.
The teacher.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God, that was huge for my kids, or like kids in my age. And then somebody said that at the fall festival yesterday, they dressed up as a Blink-182 girl, and nobody knew who she was.
Like the
like
nurse?
the girl that's on the cover, yeah.
Oh, how could you not know that?
I don't know.
All right, and B.
XMO powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need a check, call Dan Newland. Someone said a couple years ago they dressed as Miss Voorhees, and her husband was Jason from the movies. But they thought she was they thought she was Ellen. Because she did have like a blonde, like short haircut back in that movie.
See, I think I would have got that one.
You think so?
Yeah, I know because I remember his mom. And I can see how she looked like Ellen, too.
Someone said they did Tom Cruise from Risky Business, but nobody knew that was. They're like just running around in his underwear.
Underwear with the socks on?
Yep, yep.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to hook up Alicia, who said she was a chef, but people thought you were a nurse. And you got third in the contest. Going to hook you up with 3-day journal admission wristbands to EDC, taking place November 11th through the 13th at Tinkerfield in downtown Orlando.
Hey, it's Johnny Magic. It's time to pay your bills. Enter the keyword right now at XL1067.com for a chance to win $1,000 and a VIP grand prize trip for two to the iHeartRadio Jingle Ball Show in New York.
The keyword is cash. That's cash. CASH.
Enter that keyword now at XL1067.com. Good luck. Pay your bills 13 times a day, every hour from 9 to 9 on XL1067.
I am Ed Sheeran.
This is Ariana Grande.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
1067 Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Stop shaving today with Ideal Image Med Spa. Dial pound 250 and say the keywords Radio Ray. So, by the way, did you see Kim Kardashian's costume this weekend?
Yeah.
I did not.
She had on
She was dressed up as Mystique. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like the all blue, kind of looks
Yeah.
like an avatar or whatever, but it's from X-Men. She showed up to a party on Saturday, and it wasn't a costume party.
Oh, no.
And that's where she was dressed up with like
Oh,
that
man.
whole shebang. So yeah, people are like, oh, that's why she was taking pictures with so many people that weren't in costumes. But
Now, I would think that her person or who handles her would let her know that.
I
hey,
know. Yeah, so that's what they're
That's
saying
real
is that she
bad.
showed up and discovered that the Halloween weekend bash that she was attending was not a costume party.
And that's funny because coming up at about 9:20, we're going to talk about you the only one dressed up
Yeah.
at a Halloween party.
That's really funny.
All right.
Okay, so a crazy story. Nancy Pelosi, she is talking for the first time after what happened to her husband. This is just like crazy. She says that she's heartbroken and traumatized by the vicious attacks on her husband, and he ended up with a shattered skull in the
my
hospital. So basically, it says that a violent man broke into their home, demanded to confront her, and brutally attacked her husband, Paul. Their children, grandchildren, and her are heartbroken and traumatized by the life-threatening attack on them, on Pop, she called them. But they said that they're very grateful that he's going to have like a quick turnaround. But it's just like, it's crazy the life-saving medical care that he had to receive from law enforcement and emergency responders when they showed up. So I guess he was violently attacked inside the house in San Francisco, and he forced his way in, and they were fighting over like a hammer when the cops came. And so what they were saying is that they were fighting over the hammer with each other, and the dude picked up the hammer, the guy that broke in, and that's when he fractured his skull.
Damn. I
So-
was just thinking, man, don't they have security?
I don't know.
You would think.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, there's so many different weird stories. So there's some stories that say there was no forced entry. So maybe, I mean, maybe the door wasn't locked, he just rolled in. There's some people that said they knew each other.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know.
know.
But you never know what's legit and what's not.
But I guess
so-
he was like sensing something was off or was wrong, and he called the police dispatch and he left the phone down so they could hear it. And then that's when they responded and sent people over to the house.
Yeah.
And that's when they were talking about how this dude came through the back door and had a hammer.
I just thought Nancy Pelosi and her family would get
I
some
don't
type
know.
of Secret Service.
But he's 82 years old. Like that poor dude.
Well, if he had a hammer a fight with a guy and he won, then I guess he's a pretty spry 82-year-old.
That's nothing, you don't want to put that on your resume, losing to an 82-year-old.
Yeah, really.
I don't know. Does anybody watch The Witcher?
No.
But they're announcing that over the weekend, Henry Cavill announced that he is actually leaving after 3 seasons, and they have his replacement. And what they're saying is that he didn't really give a reason why he was leaving.
I know why he left.
Why?
Because nobody was watching the show. He said, my mama don't even watch this show.
Isn't he Superman?
So he is actually returning to the DC
Yeah, I was
universe
gonna say,
as Superman.
that's
So that's
probably
why.
why.
It's a
Gotcha.
scheduling conflict. But his character is going to be played by Liam Hemsworth, which is a huge
Oh,
name.
that is a
That's
huge
why
name.
I'm like, okay, if this is going to continue.
Maybe this is a show I need to watch.
I don't know, but Liam was like, listen, as a fan, I'm over the moon, excited about this opportunity, and I'm honored that Henry's handing me the reins and allowing me to take up the White Wolf's blade. So I don't know.
Wow.
It's just crazy
Maybe
that
I'll
they're
look into- what's it
switching
called?
over The Witcher.
The Witcher.
Yeah, never
After
heard of it.
3 seasons.
Yeah.
Also, Khloe Kardashian posted a photo for the first time of her new baby boy because
Oh,
nobody.
that's right.
Yeah, nobody knew exactly like We still don't see his face because it's the back of him and he's wearing a Tigger costume. But yeah, she posted that it's a boy.
She's sitting there going, how old is that baby? How old is the child now?
I don't know.
Like, I had this child for 6 months. I ain't got no money offers or photos, be the exclusive or nothing. None of that.
She has, though.
You think so?
Yeah, she's got to have received some of those.
I'm thinking about it, Cam. I don't know. That's just me. Let's find out what's trending next on Johnny's House. .06 on Halloween morning. Well, it's going to be a nice warm day today. Sunny skies with a heat index of 91, 75 right now. With the last time doing what's trending because she is going on to the West Coast and find her way in California for the last time. Chloe, what's trending?
Okay, so if you are one to steal your kids' candy, there's a list of candy where they don't supposedly care. There was a survey.
All right.
And these are the ones that you're safe with. It is a Dove dark chocolate bar.
Yeah.
I'll take all of them.
Yeah.
Those are good.
Yeah, but kids, that means it's a lot of cocoa in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little bitter.
The Andes chocolate mints.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, they used to
They give those away at like Olive Garden after you eat.
You mean those little round?
No, they're like
rectangle.
They're little flat
Okay,
chocolate mint chocolate.
Are they green?
I eat, yeah.
Well, they're chocolate, then green line.
Yeah,
then chocolate.
Gotcha. Okay, I know what it is.
I eat those. Almond Joy, which I don't know
I like Almond
anybody.
Joy.
I love Almond Joy.
Me too.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Ugh.
I got no problem with Almond Joy.
Nuh-uh. Baby Ruth bars. I love those.
Kids don't like baby. That's a classic.
I love those.
Kids don't mind if you take that candy.
I don't mind those. Those are okay.
Yeah.
Butterfingers.
Ooh, I like Butterfingers.
I never liked them, but now I do.
Butterfingers 1 or 2. Anything more than that, you're gonna get sick.
And then Heath bars.
I love Heath bars. That's the toffee.
I've never had. I'm not a toffee
Yeah,
girl.
I'm not a Heath.
Okay.
And then the peppermint patties.
They don't like the peppermint patties?
I used to eat those with my mom all the time.
I don't like those. Those are nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't touch the Sour Punch Twist, Pop Rocks, Airheads, Nerds, Gummy Bears.
Dang,
Yeah, those are all
Sour Patch.
They got a whole different palette,
Pixie
boy.
Sticks. Yeah, those are all like fruity. I like chocolate, but
They still do Pixie Sticks?
I guess.
I haven't seen them in
I
a
remember
while,
they used to have them. They were like 3 feet
big
tall.
ones.
Oh, the big ones, yeah.
Remember that?
Oh my God. And then, so there is a pumpkin that broke a world record, and I lost it. But a guy in Minnesota, he grew a pumpkin that was over 2,000 pounds.
Oh, my Lord. How does that happen? Do
2,000
You
pounds.
just keep getting it fertilizer or
Yeah, I
something?
don't know.
I don't know how. I don't know how to grow anything, so I don't know. But it was 2,560 pounds to be exact.
I'm assuming you got to rotate it, so with that much weight, the bottom would
Right, so it doesn't die. Yeah.
I
don't
have
know.
no
I don't
idea.
either. 2,000 pounds.
And then he beat the world record from Guinness, and he carved a bald eagle in it.
Probably that big. You can cause a whole lot of bald eagles in that thing. Goodness.
And that's not the first time. Last year he had a pumpkin that was like 200 pounds less. So he beat his own record.
200 pounds less.
Yeah, and he carved a tiger face
And
into
the
it.
average pumpkins, what were they, about 5 pounds?
I would say somewhere 5, 10 maybe.
Maybe 10. And this one was 200 pounds less last year?
Yeah, out of 2,000. So it was like 2,000, over 2,000 pounds both times.
Good
Make a lot of pumpkin stuff out of that.
Like,
damn. All right. If that's your thing. All right, listen. When did you go out and go to a Halloween party just like Kim Kardashian? For her costume probably took her a couple hours to put on.
Oh, yeah, at least.
It's tight. Get to the place and ain't nobody else wearing a costume. You went out dressed up and nobody else was. When did this happen to you? We need to know on Johnny's House. Ha 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 ha. 9:21. It is Halloween, and it is going to be hot and nice tonight when you take the kids out. No chance of rain. They're not saying anyway. It's going to feel like it's 91 today with the heat index, and it is 77 right now. Now, a lot of people over the weekend, went to some Halloween parties and you invited people over. You might have gone out. When have you gone somewhere dressed up and you were the only ones there? I won't say where we went, but it was one year, long time ago, where Halloween was on a Thursday, okay? And they said, you know what? People want to go out on Friday. So we're going to have the Halloween party on the 1st. And we got all dressed up in our Halloween costumes, and we went downtown.
Yep. I went as a priest.
Talking about embarrassing. No one downtown was wearing. Well, that's one thing we realized that day was that people will not come dressed up on the 1st. You can do it before, but you can't do it after.
As soon as midnight strikes on November 1st, it's Christmas, like full swing.
It was bad. It was embarrassing. It was bad.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Well, I could see that because like the week before, people were probably dressed up, and they're probably like, "I'm not putting this costume back on."
But everybody said it made sense, man. Listen, everybody's going to be working on Thursday, but they still want to enjoy Halloween, so we're just going to have a big street party or the big party on Friday. And I think inside the place, maybe 10 to 15 people wore the costumes.
Oh,
but
boy.
I just felt I did not want to walk back down the street to my car.
What did you dress up as?
I think I was I don't even remember. I know it wasn't what I'm wearing now.
Mine was a priest. I remember that.
Yeah, mine was pretty. It was a nice costume, but it was bad. It was
bad.
It was really bad.
Oh.
It was.
Yeah, once Halloween hits, it's over.
No.
Like today's it.
And I remember years later say, "Hey, no,
Nope.
I'm gonna tell y'all guys, not a good idea at all." You ever go dressed up and you're the only one there?
Only the night before, kind of just like the walk of shame, having to go to like the gas station and get gas and wearing the same outfit.
That was the best living in downtown when I had a high condo downtown.
Yeah.
Is when Halloween was like on a Saturday night and on Sunday morning, just look out the window and watch Batman, Spider-Man, Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
We went to the diner that used to be downtown.
The diner, yes.
The night after Halloween, and I was like, yo, this is the lowest I've been in a long time. This is a low point.
Yeah.
Were you the only one in costume?
No, me and my friends were. But like we were just like, we're hungry.
We used to stay at the hotel down there and on Halloween night because I was working usually. So I was like, well, I just won't drive home. And every time we'd see them down at the free breakfast.
Yes.
A superhero and a princess.
Yes.
So, they didn't know each other the night before. But now they're eating that awkward breakfast. Half dressed in costume because they didn't have any other clothes.
Yeah.
Wow. Or my thing is, if I have to go somewhere in costume, I'm going to make sure before I get there, I got gas in the car. I got everything I need. So when I get from point A to point B, I ain't got to get out of the car and wear a costume. Even now, I don't know if anybody else in the building is wearing costumes. If you don't know, check out our live stream. We have on a Halloween costume. I don't know if they are or not. I've only got to the bathroom once.
I know. You've attempted to go to the bathroom like 4 times?
I've heard people talking, and I'm not trying to say, oh, man, you guys got dressed up. Who was that I ran into? It's like, hey, man, I'm like, look, dude, it's Top 40 radio. That's what we do.
Yeah, the rock guys.
Yeah, that's what we do. Top 40 radio. This is what we do. But yeah, I just don't want to.
I know there's a few people dressed up, but I don't.
Oh, really?
Well, not since the building opened. I don't know. I know down the hall, a couple of the other stations did it.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. Like now that the office is open, I don't know who's walking around. So,
see, I got this thing set up so when we leave here, I'm gonna just look weird because I'm wearing all black in the daytime. That's it.
I got to change of clothes in the car because I got errands to run. Like I can't look like this walking around.
That'd be hilarious.
I hope I don't have to go anywhere.
Like Rosie.
If anybody today, if you're gonna wear it today, people understand you're probably going to work. And, But I just don't want that attention at me.
Right. Yeah.
Dressed up. I want to find out, where have you gone and you were the only one dressed in costume? You could be on your way to a place and you got on costume and all eyes turned, or it was an agreement. Now here's the thing: Brian yesterday hit us both up.
Yep.
Hey, are we wearing costumes tomorrow?
Don't have me up here looking like a fool.
I said, yeah, man, we got you. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. The XL Mobile is always for texting. If you just want to do that and not call, you can do it there and put it on social media. You've done it before. Everybody said they were going dressed up, and they didn't. Or everybody came dressed up, and you didn't. You were the odd person either way. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. We're going to talk to you. This is Johnny's House. Orlando's #1 hit music station is Johnny's House on a Halloween, where it's going to be sunny and nice and warm today. Heat index of 91, and right now it is 77. Trying to find out, when did you go out in costume and nobody else did? Kim Kardashian did that the other day, had a nice costume on, and I guess somebody didn't fill it in that ain't nobody wearing costumes. I mean, she wrote, hey, her costume was nice. I know
It was so
she
nice.
spent a lot of money getting it done
I guess
that
she
way.
ended up at a costume party.
Oh,
with
yeah,
that.
if I'm wearing this, I'm going to a costume party. Find me one.
That's how we started Saturday night. We were on our way to our costume party, but we wanted to stop and have drinks first. So we stopped at Ford's Garage, which has a bar, but there was a bunch of people eating dinner and nobody in costume but us. So it was awkward.
That's what we told. What are y'all looking at? You ever seen anyone in costume?
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, get the angry guy up out of here. Jesse, good morning.
Good morning.
So you were dressed up and nobody else was?
I was. I made my own spider costume. I had these giant arms sticking out. I painted my face with a bunch of eyes, showed up to work. No one was dressed up. I was fairly new to this job at a small music venue, and I looked completely ridiculous. And
Well, I mean,
I spent the entire night wearing it.
Okay, so you were new. You didn't have any new coworker friends?
No, I was the youngest one, and I was familiar with the people that worked there, but in terms of me actually being an employee, it was fairly new. And so, I don't know, I just thought everyone would dress up, especially at a music venue, like a small local one, and nope, I was the only one.
Listen, I've been working with Brian for years. That man texts, hey, we all good?
Yep.
we good.
I knew we had talked about it, but I just got to make sure we didn't forget.
We're good? No, I got you.
I should have done that. I spent hours on my makeup, and
Oh,
ridiculous.
Hopefully you got some pictures for social media or something out of it.
I have a few. It was many, many years ago, before social media really picked up. But man, it was
Hey,
a good outfit.
I'm going to tell you something, Jesse. They set you up. They didn't like you there. They set you up. They set you up. You're that young, energetic person. Now we got to get her out of here.
Yeah, that's kind of how it felt.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for sharing, Jesse.
Thank you. Happy Halloween.
You too. Yeah, young, hungry. Nobody better dress up tomorrow. Stacy.
Hi, good morning.
Now, did this happen to you today?
No, so this happened to me a couple of years back.
Okay.
So I take the Sunrail to go to work.
Okay.
And Halloween is a huge thing at my office.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm riding the Sunrail from Kissimmee to Maitland. I was all dressed up like an old lady get-up, nightgown, slippers, had a shower cap, ready to go. And, I mean, I was getting a bunch of crazy stares. There was nobody else dressed up on the train. I figured it's Halloween, you know. There might be one or two people dressed up, but, yeah, it was pretty embarrassing.
And how long did it take you, once you got in the car, to realize that I'm the only one in here without a costume?
Pretty much as soon as I walked in, and, you know, every stop, more people would get in, and nobody was dressed up at all.
Oh. And did you have to ride it back in the afternoon?
I did. I didn't bring a change of clothes, so I rode back the same way.
Oh. Hey, but you know what? People are calling in. You're not the only one. People know how you feel. All right.
I'm happy to know that.
All right. Thank you,
Happy
Stacey.
Halloween, guys.
You too. You too. Yeah, that's a rough little ride right there. Sassy, good morning.
Hello.
You sound like movie phone.
Yeah.
You did. Was that just me?
No.
Hello. Welcome to Movie Phone.
If you know the name of the movie you'd like to see, press 1 now.
I'm like, somebody's messing with us right now. Hey.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Radio wall? How are you?
Oh, good. Sassy, tell us, where were you and you're the only one in costume?
I was in middle school, and I got invited to a Halloween party. I was super excited. My mom had dressed as a clown years ago to surprise me, and a professional clown showed her how to do the makeup. So I had the whole 9 on. And I walked into a vampire gothic party, everybody wearing black.
Oh,
no.
Wow, you were a bright spot in that party.
It's pretty awesome, actually.
I have brown hair, thankfully. I headbanged that night. Poor decision. Yeah,
what
I
did
learned
you?
the hard way. You're not supposed to move your body like that. And I spent the next day on the couch. So I was the clown that was down. Goth, I was not.
Did you at least stay?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But why would I leave a good party?
Because you're the only one looking like a clown?
I think that's awesome.
Nah.
You're a clown dressed you're a clown at a goth party.
Yep.
Good. Good for you. That builds character. You know that, right, Sassy? That builds character.
I've got plenty of character.
Yeah, we can tell. All right, Sass. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Johnny's House. I'm enjoying you.
Thank you. We enjoy you listening. All right. Bye-bye.
Have a great day.
You
Happy
too.
Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Be what they saying.
XL Mobile, powered by attorney Dan Newland. In a wreck, need a check, call Dan Newland. Someone said right now, like today, I'm the only one at work dressed up.
Oh, no.
And I've only been here a month.
Oh, yep. You gotta find a friend in the office.
But I mean, like, I feel like that's gonna make friends. If you come today and you're dressed up and nobody else is, it's gonna make
like,
you
look at this loser.
Yeah, they can come up laughing at you.
No, they're gonna be like, "Oh, that's so cool.
No, they come
You're
like-
dressed up."
Like, didn't you discuss it with anybody?
Yes, I'm saying
She's
one person.
new.
But a month. But there's one person that when you're new to a place and maybe it's changed, you seem to gravitate towards a person.
Yeah.
Someone. It could either be someone in management, but someone you gravitate towards, and you're just like, hey, is everybody dressing up? You know.
See, I would use that as like, I'm gonna go up and be friends with this person. Like whoever dressed up, I would be friends with them.
I walk up and like.
Yeah,
I just think it's weird to pull that trigger without talking to anybody about it
Maybe
before.
they really like Halloween.
I know, but at no point did it come up. Hey, do we do
Is
Halloween in the
dressing?
office?
I'm new. Is everybody? Because my old job, we really got into Halloween.
Right.
Is everybody here? Somebody? Anybody?
Before I dressed up, I text y'all, and we were working together a long time.
A long time. Be what they saying over there, man.
I just said it.
Oh, or was it?
That was the mobile.
Okay. I thought Ray said it. I was looking at her.
You gotta take those glasses
Glasses
off.
are pinching your brain, man.
They are pinching them. I'm sitting here trying to adjust them the whole break. I'm sitting here squeezing them like, I got to get these things off. Let's get out of here, y'all. It's 9:41. All right, 9:47. Happy Halloween. It's time for us to get out of here. Ray, what's going on in your world today, ma'am?
Not much. Just hanging
ready?
out. Yeah. And then trick-or-treating tonight.
Are you going to go in costume with them, or are you just going to?
I don't know. I might dress up as something.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right. And on our last day here, as she goes on to California to just say, hey, you know what? It's something I've wanted to do, and now in my life, I'm going to do it. It's always sad to see somebody leave the house. Chloe's last day.
What am I doing today? Oh, I'm packing whatever, and then I'm going to Halloween Horror Nights. It's been a really good almost 2 years here.
Has it been 2 years?
It would be 2 years in January.
Two
so
years?
I was like almost there.
Yeah.
But
doesn't seem like it's been 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like honestly I came in with COVID, so it was like COVID's like a blur.
That's true.
Those last 2 years was just like
true.
what?
That's true.
But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to just go do something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and I kept putting off.
It takes nerves, though. I admire you for that.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
That's it? That's your goodbyes?
We'll see what happens.
That's it?
Follow me. I'm going to vlog everything. So at the disco on everything. So if you want to see what I'm up to, I'm going to Portugal. I'm going to Puerto Rico. It's going to be a good time.
You must have saved every penny you had working here.
Yeah.
You're like, whatever.
I'm proud of my bank account.
There you go. Good for you. Good for you. All right.
You guys made fun of our hot plate for years. Look at her now.
Yes,
traveling the globe.
Who's laughing now? I've been living rent-free for 2 years.
Yeah.
Right?
I win. All right, B, how about you, bro?
Nothing. Just a bunch of work around here, and that's to get everything ready for our Halloween at our house tonight because we do the driveway party for everybody to stop by. And I think that's pretty much it. Again, my son's senior week, so I got to do some stuff for that to get ready for that. And that's pretty much it.
All right, Ryan Seacrest, it's all yours. Happy Halloween, y'all, and we'll see you tomorrow.